guy who can conquer death. That's Joe Hughes. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Test, 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 test. Is this working? Do we have audio? I think we have audio. Welcome, Schneor Dijon. Welcome, Watson. Welcome, I don't know, Silk Eyes, Adelia, Leonardo. Welcome, Miles Gaiman, Julie Clark, 1080 Stamps, Bob all over again, Adam Chin, Diamond Prime, Traffic Cone. Welcome, New Jersey Coffee Junkie. Hello, one and all. We are setting up the stream now. And a live stream. This is kind of an experiment, too. I'm trying something. I'm trying an experiment today, guys. I'm trying an experimental live stream experiment. As you can see, I'm down here in number 8, slot 8 down here. Hey, welcome Alex Lee, welcome Nidacorn, welcome Thomas House, welcome Meatleaf1, Nomi Cola, Lemon, Reggae Potatoes. I'm a little to the left. There we go. Now I should be perfect. Welcome Matt, Mike, Charlie, Mike. Glad to have everybody here today. Megan Does Things, Pinky Bear. Megan Does Things. I haven't even had time to finish EP110 and it was just uploaded. Well, Megan, that's the point of this. What I'm testing is whether or not people who finish episode 110 are automatically dumped into this YouTube live stream in the autoplay. Does it work? I don't know. So, Megan, go back and finish episode 110 and then tell me if this worked or not. Hey, welcome, Alex Naz. Thank you for the $1. We are now $1 out of $20 toward our first Facecam expansion. If anybody has not noticed, I'm down here in slot 8. Hi. Just palling around, goofing around. Every $20 we raise... Okay, Megan Does Things says, I finished it. I was not automatically dumped. So here's what I'm wondering, though, is... Are those, is the playlist for the automatic dumping registered before or after the person loads the video? So think about this, Megan Does Things. Since this stream has only been going on for 2 minutes, you already were watching the video before the stream began. So if it pre-generated that recommendation list, it wouldn't have shown up. It wouldn't have dumped you into this for sure. So we actually need to wait about 13 to 15 minutes to see if people who just start opening episode 110 come through to this. Welcome, Launch Production Z, an episode and a live stream. This must be my lucky day. It is indeed. I chose this day for you. Okay. Let's see. This is experimental live stream and stuff. Welcome, Silk Ice. Welcome, Anicia. Welcome, Matthew Wedding. And Candy Cane Nomad, Wandering Whales, Quinn0916. Welcome, Wickleham. Do I have more rockets over there? James Ivy says, I just finished 110. Did it automatically dump you into here, James Ivy? That's the question. Welcome, Garima Vikashwama. Okay, so what we've got started here is we have the first floor basically blocked in. We've got the wall. We got the beacon, Michael the Unemployed too, indeed. So we've got the wall started. Oh, hey, it's Impulse. Howdy, Impulse. Thanks for making a great shop. Loved the enchants. It's always good. If somebody does a good job, you guys let them know. That way, they'll be encouraged to continue doing a good job. Too many people are just like, oh, that was nice, but I'm never going to thank anyone. You know? No, go out of your way to thank people. Encourage them to keep making the world better. I started streaming at the same time as... Oh, really? Well, I tried saying hello. He didn't say hello back. What's my main job? Lamp stack developer, Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. Kiwi says, I didn't watch 110. Well, this is an experiment to see also if it's a really bad idea for me to live stream at the same time. I suspect, dang it, I've got a block behind my head. I suspect that if I live stream at the same time that a video has just gone live, I think it'll dump more people into my live stream, but maybe the live stream will just cannibalize the video. I honestly have no idea. We're just trying to get some data here. Welcome, Peter the Brewer. Okay, so we've got the front wall. Oh, yeah, we need to actually figure out how big the back wall is, because there's supposed to actually be a back wall that comes out a good distance here. I'm going to have to expand this shoreline out quite a ways here, too, to get the backyard in. For the back garden, anyway. You know what I will do real quick, because it'll take time for the grass to spread, is I'm going to start working on a grass... I guess it's not really a ladder, but I need a... Since it takes a while for grass to spread, we should probably work on getting this seeded over here. Dang it. Do I promote my stream through cards? No. Don't know what that is. Hey, thank you for the $2, Sean, who says, in support of data collection, take my dollar. That brings us to 3 out of $17, or 3 out of $20, $17 away from our first face camera expansion. Thank you very much. Inga Pinky says, the stream and the video both going live at once confused me for a second. But the live stream is going to take precedent. Well, okay, that's interesting. See, I'm wondering, a lot of people don't watch the live streams. Like, they only watch the videos. So I'm kind of thinking, like, it shouldn't maybe cannibalize things too much to do these both at the same time. Dang it. But I don't know. It's an experiment. Austin Watson, I see what you're saying about stealing from Sahara, but here's the thing, is if you're going to steal, you don't do it with, like, publicly recorded live stream video to 3 different services. That's not nice. We're not going to steal. Okay. Lightning Gamer 32 says, I only watch the live streams. Well, then you get to watch this. Enjoy. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start filling in some of this backyard area here. Okay. Taylor Hill says, I'm watching the live stream first, but I will watch the video later. I was curious if I put in the title of the video that there would be spoilers, that you should watch the video first. I was wondering if people would watch the video first. Like, I was thinking maybe for some people that would be enough to just push them into that. But I don't know. Ella Sophia says, I finished the video before coming to the live. Did it recommend the live stream to you, Ella? Or did you manually come over here? We're still only 8 minutes in, so most people who watch the live stream will, so nobody has started the video yet, or people who have started the video just now haven't had time to finish it to see if it recommends the live stream. I guess it's the problem. Mike Floria says, oh boy, I can't help but fall asleep to your voice. Well, I'm glad. You know what I always thought would be cool? Would be like having enough money to just have live music in my bedroom. Which I will never have that much money. But because like every time I go to like see an orchestra or something perform, I'm always so tired because I'm working 2 jobs and I'm exhausted. This is one of the jobs, before you guys panic. But, like, I'm always tired all the time. And so then, like, when I go see a live musical performance, all I want to do is just, like, I'm like, oh, this is so relaxing. And as soon as I start feeling relaxed, I'm like, it's time to fall asleep. And I don't want to be rude and fall asleep in the symphony. So then I was like, well, what if I hired people to come in and play live music? And then I'm like, well, if I could afford that, I wouldn't be working 2 jobs. I wouldn't be so tired I needed it. But... it recommended the video first when the live stream It recommended the video first, then the live stream during the vid. So wait, because I went live during the video, did it go like, Joe is live in the middle of the video? That's actually really neat if so. Welcome, Corduroy Girl. Glad to have you, as always. Jerry the Slime 16MC. I did take my Sahara receipt. And I put it in the box with the diamonds. Interesting. Well, good luck on your flight back to the Philippines, normal dude. Have a safe trip. So yeah, we gotta have more of a backyard here, kind of behind this. So so there's supposed to be more sand on the beach behind the building. So we're kind of expanding this out here. K Danny M says it would be weird to have people right there as you're falling asleep. Clearly, you've never slept in a barracks, K Danny M. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can fall asleep in a room with 60 other people, no problem. Or however many it was, I don't know. Plenty of other people. You have to keep the receipt? Oh, should I go back and get it? Should I go back and get that receipt? I don't know. Can I fall asleep standing up? Actually, that's the only time I've ever basically fallen asleep standing up was while I was doing ROTC. Because we were at, I think it was Paris Island. It was either Paris Island or Camp Lejeune, but I think it was Paris Island for training, and yeah, I was just so exhausted. Hey, thank you for $2 from Mona Pump, who says, what if dog cat? That's a great question. I don't know. Presumably, the dog would see the contents of the file that it attempted to cat. That's my guess. Hey, thank you for the host on Mixer, DJ Gonzo Cinco. Corduroy says, is Nashville Central Time or Eastern Time? Central Time. What did it take you to join Hermitcraft? This guy named Generic B, who created Hermitcraft, contacted me via Skype back when people used to use Skype to talk to each other. And he said, hey, I'm doing this thing. Do you want to do it? And I was like, it sounds like kind of risky because it seems like it'll take a lot of my time. And it did. But the reward has outweighed the risk. So basically, people are like, how do I join a Hermitcraft? The answer is, it won't be Hermitcraft yet. When you join it, it'll be nothing. It won't exist. If you want to get into Hermitcraft the way I did, get into something that no one's ever heard of, because I hadn't heard of Hermitcraft when I was invited. Matthew Wedding writes, Joe, how do I donate? Let me go ahead and copy and paste a link to my PayPal thing here. In all three chats, because the YouTube chat thing costs, YouTube takes a big cut of that, which is fine because I want YouTube to see that I earn them money. That makes me look like I'm a more valuable revenue-generating partner, which is important to them. But, if you're going to make a big donation, consider making it through PayPal, because that percentage matters a lot more in a big donation than a small one. Okay. But I also like getting money through YouTube because that way, even if something happens to PayPal, sometimes PayPal locks people's accounts and stuff. That way I've got some diversity of my revenue stream. Yeah, so basically my advice is, how do you get invited to the next Hermitcraft? Join a server, grow a community. Take care of each other. Help each other out. Whoops, okay. Let's go ahead and close some of these windows. Wow, I don't need that one open for sure. Oh, why is it showing top chat? I want live chat. Welcome, Bibek Vlogs. Welcome, Adelia Leonardo. Let's go ahead and close TweetDeck for right now to save some processing power. Okay, good. Sorry guys, in the first few minutes of the stream, usually I'm still kind of, like, it's like, technically I've started the video, or started the stream, but like I'm still kind of getting stuff set up here and there. Whoops, dang it. Not what I wanted to do. Dang it, no, you can't have that block. Give it back. That's right. My righteous fury. What Hogwarts house are you in? Probably the Whomping Willow. Or the Shrieking Shack. That's what it is. Shrieking Shack. I am expanding the beach here to have a slightly larger backyard. Or back beach. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ben. Let's see. The Drowned is a Lasonist. I don't know what that is. Okay. So, this is definitely coming along. Let's go ahead and get this dirt in, though. And, like I said, let's try and build a dirt elevator stairwell here. Or a grass stairwell. Just to kind of keep things moving. Alrighty, so there we go. And now it's not. And away we go. Am I going to play Wizards Unite? I installed it, but it wouldn't let me select the Shrieking Shack as my house. And so I've stopped playing it. Joe, could you come up with a limerick about whatever you fancy? Asks Quinn in the Twitch chat. If I rhymed on whatever I fancied, it might sound like a book by Tom Clancy. There'd be lots of subs and we'd get into trubs. And the ponies at the pub would be prancy. I don't know. There you go, Quinn. That's the best you get. That's what you get when you put Joe on the spot. Oh man, that shovel is getting low. You guys were right. Might need to do something about that. Whoops. Okay, so here we go. Scapegoat says, that didn't quite tickle my fancy. Sorry. Will I play Minecraft Earth or Minecraft Dungeons? I'll play Minecraft Earth if it's on the if it works on my phone, and I'll play Minecraft Dungeons if it works on my computer. But like they made that Windows 10 Minecraft, and they're like everybody should be playing Windows 10 Minecraft, and I'm like I don't want to use Windows 10. And they're like, well, then you don't understand, man. Got to get with the program, and I'm like, no, can't make me. Okay, so yeah, this whole area here is going to need some broad terraforming. But that's a good place to move the beacon to. Hey, welcome, Gaming Extreme LT. Okay. I did not know that Asuma was live, but thank you for letting me know. But the thing is, I timed this experiment around when my video went live, not when other people were going live. So, I can't really fix that. This is the time that this stream has to happen. So, let's see. Hey, looks like we got a donation of 10 euros from Hilda, who says, investment in moving boxes. Ah, thank you, Hilda. I appreciate the donation. So that 10 euros, that's I'm just going to count those as dollars because it evens out. So that's going to come out to we're up to $13 toward our $20 dollar goal. Now for things like ruples where people give me 20,000 and it comes out to $1.08, yeah, I'm going to convert those. But for euros, that's how it goes. Ashamorphus says, was your face this small last time? My face starts off this small every time. And the way it works is that as the stream goes on longer, the face cam grows each time people donate cumulatively $20. So, yeah, there we go. Yep, I'm down here in slot 8. Hi. Okay, so... Hey, welcome to Puka. So we're going to have to go and fix our mending gear before the next recording segment. Man. Okay. Austin Watson says, I just noticed the face cam. Yep. Okay, so we are heading... Hey, thank you for the host on Mixer, Chipster70. Sunam says 10 euros is about $11. Yeah, just... I mean, I don't subtract the money from that, like, Google takes out of the YouTube donations, so I don't necessarily add the money that the euro conversion to dollars is. It's easier if I just say we're shooting for 20, because people donate 5 Canadian dollars, and it's like, that's close enough to 5 American dollars. People donate 5 Australian dollars. Same thing. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry. Wings of Fire says, I enjoy the fact that Joe resides in a slot in his hotbar. That's the best place to reside. Everybody's talking about how Asuma's streaming, but he just left the game. Clearly, you know. Yeah, he just left the game twice. So, you know, that's notable. No, I didn't bring anything. How am I so bad at this? I didn't bring anything to throw at those guys. I did that yesterday, too. I am hoping to participate in Cubs Golf Tournament. You guys gotta remind me to, you guys gotta remind me to bring things to throw at the pigmen, okay? Please. Hey, welcome, Winnie T. Ford. What does the item Joe Hills do? I don't know, but he sure does a lot of it. Elian Shaw 10 says, I've never seen this face cam before. Yeah, well, I'm always glad to do something interesting. Wait, I have arrows and bow? No, I just have the bow. Oh, I do have arrows. Dang it. Buh. The arrows were in the lower right. Okay. Thank you, guys. You were right. You saved me a trip down and back. Wait, is it faster to... Hold on. If I'm going back up, it might be faster to just fly up, right? Ooh. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect landing. Yep, I'm Joe Hill's Lightbringer. going? Oh, yeah, that's the thing is if they die, then it doesn't activate it. Okay, so now we gotta actually have this selected. Okay, cool. This is behind the scenes of a Hermitcraft episode. So the plan is to record the second segment of episode 111. We recorded an intro for it already. There we go. You know, it's probably a good idea to fix this shovel, too, while I'm here. So let's go ahead and get one shovel. There's no anvil here anymore, is there? Well, I guess I could get an Unbreaking 3 shovel and combine it with the anvil when I get back. I mean, that makes as much sense as anything, right? Yeah, let's just go ahead and enchant this shovel too, then. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3. That's not terrible. Hey, welcome, Ozathoth. Glad to have you today. Okay, our shovel, or not our shovel, our pick is now fixed. Thanks for the fixed pick, pigs. Woo, away we go. And then we go back through here to re-enter the nether. Whoa, what happened? Well, that was atypical. Well, okay, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so now we have enough shovel to hopefully get that fixed. Where's that hole in the ceiling? There it is. And we need to go west. Head west, young man. The shovel doesn't have mending on it, yeah. Hey, welcome, the Scouting Penguin. Okay, so here we go. This is actually a really good design for this tunnel. Good evening, Dark Mystery. Gonna greet Dark Mystery and rewrite history. Joe Hill's slot 8, do. Running through a nether tunnel, slot 8. Joe Hill's do. Oh, I got stuck on that. The thing is, I already bought a few mending books for my trade, and I don't want to hog all of them. I don't want to be the hog father. Okay. Man, I wonder what it would cost to get Lin-Manuel Miranda to do music on an episode of Hermitcraft. Probably like a lot. You know what? I just want to say, when people in the chat are like, Joe, do you get tired of all these people being like, how do I join Hermitcraft? The answer is no, because here's the thing, is like, I'll read in the newspaper that like Bernie Sanders got to meet the Pope, and I'll just look at that and go like, how do I get to meet the Pope? And then I'll think like, oh man, Lin-Manuel Miranda writes great music. How do I get Lin-Manuel Miranda on to write music for Hermitcraft? And there's not like a good answer to either of these questions, but like the fact that my brain asks all the same types of questions as the people saying like, how do I join Hermitcraft? Like, y'all, we're kindred spirits. We are kindred spirits, so don't stress, you know? Okay, so wait, is it cheaper for me to combine a heavily enchanted shovel or an unenchanted shovel? I'm curious about that. Or, wait. Oh, these are all, like... That one's Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, but not Fortune. Efficiency... Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 2. I've got all the... So, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 2. Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. Wait, that's the same box. Dang it. These shovels are confusing. Too many shovels. Too few times. Too little time? I don't know. Okay. Welcome, Springy244. There's a YouTube video about how to become the Pope. So that is a thing. Good to know. Okay. Boom, 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 ba-doom. Hermitcraft party. Although it's just me and Impulse. I could talk to... I know. I should fix some of these up with mending. But, like, the thing is, right now, it's not mending time. It's video time. We need to make the next video. And the fastest way to make the next video... Whoa! We just got a donation of $100 from Oyender. A donation to the Corinne Needs More Sugar. Or another trip to the zoo fund. I would like to stick around for the stream, but it's a nice day here. I've got my camera, and I'm off to the zoo. They have a baby giraffe, baby bighorn sheep, and other young animals. Sadly, it's not an aquarium, so there won't be any baby sharks do-do-do-do-do-do-do, baby sharks do-do-do-do-do-do, baby sharks do-do-do-do-do-do. Now that you read it, it's stuck in your head. I encourage you to use this money to spend time out with your family doing something fun. Well, thank you very much for the kind and thoughtful note, Oyendor. And I'm going to go ahead and let's get somewhere safe so that we can do our face cam expansions without dying, as one is wont to do. I need to just put a ladder up here. This safety pillar thing is just getting bigger every time I come up here. But yeah, okay. So there we go. So thank you very much, Oyender. So that is going to go ahead and cause 5 face cam expansions. So if you've never seen the first face cam expansion on a Joe Hill stream, if you never got here early enough, please direct your attention down here to slot 8. Hi. Oh no, I'm stuck in the chat bar. Oh no. I'm stuck in these boxes. What am I going to do? Well, thanks to Oyender. Check this out. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just gonna wander this way. I'm just gonna shuffle that way. I'm just gonna wander, adventuring every way. Oh no, I'm stuck in front of the hot bar. Now people can't tell if my pick is breaking. I better keep moving. Do-do-do-do-do. Now I'm back over here. So there we go. That was one. Grow. Expansion out. We got Cinco. Quattro to go. Or to boss. All about that boss. Boom, boom, boom. All about that boss. Boom, boom. Anyway, so Grow Hills. There we go. There is Facecam expansion number 2 out of 5. Sven says, this is my first time seeing this. It's going to get weird. It gets weird. So anyway, that was 2 out of 5. We have 3 more to go. Thank you to Oyendor once more. Everybody go ahead and thank Oyendor in the chat. So each knee son. The sonbulance is here. Son is Japanese for 3. So there we go. 3 face cam expansions. Son is also French for without. So we're like all over the place today. We're doing Japanese, we're doing French, and we've still got 2 face cams to grow. Boom, boom. So, normally at this point, I would be like, we would go back to building, but there's just so much money coming in at once. All that money's going straight to my head. I don't have the big funnel, but woo, boom. Face cam expanded. Whoosh, mind blown, like with a fan. If I actually blow into the microphone, that'll make like obnoxious noise. So there we go. Face cam expansion Quattro. And you know what? For face cam expansion Cinco, I think that it's time to enter Jost. And, see, I'm extra spooky now that I am translucent. I'm going to haunt your dreams. Look how smoothly I glide. Clearly I don't walk on feet with shoes because I'm a ghost. Or something. I don't know. Why not? So yeah, howdy y'all. Joe Stills here. Just ghosting around as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you, Oyender, for funding 5 Facecam expansions. The other previous donors brought us up to $17 as a remainder, I believe. Or, no, we were at... Yeah, I think we were at 17 out of the next 20. So another $3 and we'll have another Facecam expansion. Because, why not? Isuru Wanigo Soria says, I was here the first time Joe did this on stream, and I wasn't able to catch any streams since then. I have to say it got much weirder. Oh, man. Blunderburn says you lost 11 viewers since going on the face cam. Woo! That's performance art. If you're not willing to make people walk away, you're not performance arting. This is performance art right here, people. Hey, welcome, Chong Shong. So I think, so if you guys have never actually watched a Joe Hill stream before, that was probably the weirdest part of the stream. We're about to get to the most normal part of the stream. If you are a longtime YouTube watcher, you will recognize that I'm currently playing on the Hermitcraft server. And so the way that I do this part of the stream is when the face cam is on, I'm talking to the stream and chatting with everybody. But then what I do is I turn the face camera off and I record the actual YouTube segment. So what we're going to do, it's like you're in the live studio audience of a Miller Boyette production. And so we're going to hit start recording. And we're going to go over here. And we're going to fly in from this island again. Because I kind of had this set up for I opened the episode flying in this way. So we're going to come back in again from the same angle. Hey, Mark Hansen, thanks for the $3. We'll expand that face cam right after this recording session. Dang it, why is this... It like, unloaded briefly. Dang it, Asuma, stop unloading my chunks. Well, check that out. I've gone ahead and laid in the entire first floor of all this, as well as digging out a little bit more back here. Oh no, this tree is clearly in the way. You know what we say to trees? Not today. I'm here to play. No, wait, I'm here to work. Wait, am I here to work? Is it berserk to make this my work? Would I be a jerk if I simply lurked? Or should I take my axe in hand and strike downward toward the land to create something grand? Or am I just grandstanding when I'm free-handing this axe? Feel free to leave your comments about that. I don't know. I don't write most of these rhymes in advance, as you can tell. So, what we are going to kind of do is to continue to clear all this out. I've managed to kind of sort out here. Oh, this is actually the perfect place to stand for this. Boom, there we go. We've got that whole tower in over there now, or at least the whole base of it. We've got the first floor scullery here, which then leads into the hermit cells, which is like the barracks of the fortress that's been converted to where the monks sleep and the visitors sleep. I've started expanding this backyard here. I put in some dirt so that I can get the grass to spread. I got a little stairwell down there. Although this whole backyard here actually needs to expand out further. And in terms of further expansion, whoa, another thing I've realized is I need to start taking some of that stone and building this shelf out here. Because for the map to actually be playable, there's supposed to be a pretty significantly larger beach in front of and behind the building. So if we come out front here, you'll see the same thing. But let me use a bed real quick so we don't get those crazy phantom beholders flying down at me. Howdy, Ren. Oh, yeah. So anyway, so I've started expanding this front beach out here, too, to make sure that I can see the building the way I want to see it in the distance. I started looking at how tall each floor needs to be. In the original map, the floors are each about 10 feet tall, but I might need to fudge that a little bit in order to get the building as vertical as I would like, to have it look the way it looks in the artwork. Because, like, sometimes when they do artwork for these sorts of books, they'll kind of fudge the perspective so the walls of a building don't block the iconic view of it. And I want visitors to this island to enjoy the iconic view, even though I'm limited by geometry to generating it by messing with shapes and sizes rather than just making lines longer or fudging it a little bit. I guess technically what I could have done is built the whole monastery 2 or 3 blocks higher up inside the walls. Like, I could have had the walls be the normal height and then had a slight elevation of dirt inside of here to bump it up. Wow, I'm really regretting not doing that now that I'm saying that out loud. That would have been a really good idea. But anyway, I'm making a little bit of progress. I've started working on the garden that's going to be in here. I got to move this beacon out of the way. Got to expand just kind of all of this in general. But I feel like this is good progress, I say as I fall off a wall. That's the Joe Hills difference right there. I am the best at feeling good about myself as I fall off things that genuinely I have no reason to fall off of. It's fine. But yeah, look at that. That is a reasonable foundation, well, for a building. And once we kind of pick out some materials and stuff for the floor in and the roof in and everything, I think it'll all start really coming together. Time skip. So we're going to hit stop recording. Face cam goes back on. I need to acknowledge that amazing $3 from Mark Hansen, which pushes us to our 6th face cam expansion. At this stage, every time we get a face cam expansion, we're going to mess with the opacity a little bit. Because I'm a ghost. Ooh. What I should do is I should raise and lower the opacity as I change the pitch of my voice. Like, if I'm going down, I should go ooh. Now I'm like an ambulance. That's not good. Anyway, so where actually should that be? That should end up about there. And then we're going to expand Jost. So there we go. Little bit of face cam expansion fun for you there. Yep. If you've never been, this is the inside of a time skip, guys. This is the inside of a time skip. The inside of the time skip is the live stream. If you've never been to one before. Hey, you know what? Now that we've been streaming for 40 minutes, how many of you guys came in to here through the YouTube video? Can you say like if one, did you watch episode 110 and then it pushed you through? Like, how did that work? Because this is an experimental stream where I'm trying to do the I just put the episode 110 live right before I started the stream to see if that would make people more likely or less likely to watch it. Did you get an alert when you finished the video like, hey, Joe Hills is going, or how does that work? Dane Leon says the inside of a time skip is one of the weirdest things, strangest things you'll ever encounter or experience. Well, it should be, right? Like, if we're inside of time, it feels like it should be weird. Slamuel says, I just finished watching 110. Well, good. Okay. So one of the things we need to do is that we need to move the beacon, but I kind of don't want to move the beacon yet until we finish this whole backyard here and like really sort out some of this space. Hey, welcome Depression Collection. Welcome Katrina Sitka. Sitsha. Watched the 110 and then noticed another notification. That's helpful. Tony says, what were your thoughts when you started this channel? Did you think you would be this famous? I thought I would be... this is going to sound really conceited, but when I started this channel, I set this up for practice, so I could practice being funny, because I wanted to do other things with humor. And so, it's like, so basically I didn't set this channel up to be successful. I thought I was going to be successful and this channel was going to help me. And this channel has not helped me in the ways I thought it would, but it has helped me in other ways I did not anticipate. So it's kind of hard to say, like, I didn't think I would be this famous is a accurate statement, technically, but it's weird. Next question. Okay. Good night, Quinn. Have a good night. If you're in a very far away time zone that is sleepy time now, don't need to stay up on my account. I can pick up grass with my silk touch and move it back to help it spread. That's a good point, Peter the Brewer. I did not think of that. Thank you, Peter. That's a really genuinely helpful suggestion. There was a little tab in the top right corner of the episode at the beginning to tell the audience that you were streaming. Oh, okay, that's great. See, that is also really helpful. Thank you, Damu Hatu. Hato? Yeah, Damu Hato. That is very good to know. How long will the stream last tonight, asks Delta Charlie, who claims it is 10 p.m. where they are. Well, I just started 45 minutes ago, so I'm hoping to do at least another hour or so. Taylor Hill says it's important to have a plan so you know what to deviate from. That is a very, very... I appreciate that a lot, Taylor. That matches my mindset. That's not something I've ever said, but that is in agreement or in concordance with my general approach. That is not out of line with my approach at all. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, hey, welcome to Animations in the Philippines. Larson FPV says it's hard to get people to watch a new channel on YouTube. Well, the thing is, when I started my channel, I had 2,000 readers of a comic that I was already doing, and about 195 of them came over, like, the first day to become new subscribers to the YouTube channel. So, the thing is that, that really helped me get started, even though it seems like 10% of your audience converting to a new medium sounds kind of low, because ideally you want to make things for 100% of your audience. But, it gave me a good start, and I kind of anticipate, like, YouTube is not, like, I'm kind of approaching YouTube as one of those things like, well, you know, I'll do what makes sense. But where did I get the iron for the beacon? I mined for it, and I got diamonds, and then I upgraded it. Is it weird to be on a server with all the other famous people? Well, they weren't famous when I met them. Like, you know, here's the thing. Like, people are like, oh, Mumbo Jumbo, he's gigantic. Like, when we met, he wasn't. You know, he's just Mumbo Jumbo. Let's see. Thank you for the Philippines 25 from Hunter Gaming. I gotta convert that, because mentally I don't have it in my head what that is toward... We are $1 out of 19... Or, sorry, $1 out of 20 toward the next Facecam expansion, plus PHP 25. So we're going to go to Google, PHP 25 to USD. That is 50 cents. Okay, so, yeah, we're about $18 away from our next Facecam expansion. Thank you very much, Hunter Gaming. Okay, so... Every donation is appreciated. Let's go ahead and lay in some of the actual sand here, I guess. Actually, maybe some of that over here. Is it hard doing videos? Well, yeah. I mean, it takes a lot of time, but it takes a lot of skill. But I've spent time developing those skills. So, yeah. Everyone has a different idea of what constitutes famous. Yeah, that's very true. Thank you, Corduroy Girl, for pointing that out. Every time you look down, the headphones reflect the light, and I think you're balding. No, I'm not balding. It's just the headphones. Sorry. Okay. Hey, welcome, New England, for Alberta Juliet. Glad to have you today. Hey, love to India, Rohan Das. Solstice says, I like the idea of a hermit from a dad's perspective. Is that weird? Well, one of the points of being an artist collective is everyone has their own perspective. You know? Like, I like being part of a group. Like, Iskol and Mumbo are very different people. And TFC and Grian are very different people. Like, it's... if you're creating a group where everybody's the same, you're wasting the point of grouping. Like, you should split up into different groups. Like, disperse. Create groups around differentness. Thank you for the other, thank you, Hunter Gaming, for another Philippines 50. So that brings us, like I said, to around $18 away from our next face cam expansion. 50 PHP is $1. Okay, yeah. So we're about $17 away from our next face cam expansion. Rohan Das, thank you for showing up. You are spending your time here hanging out with me. You know what is more fun than sitting alone in a room playing video games? Hanging out with people from all over the world playing video games. You guys are what makes this cool for me. It's Pullkit Craft says, what are you doing? I am currently expanding this beach because I am working on building an island based on the Tamarat's Fate book. Or Tamarat's Fate, Dungeons & Dragons Adventure, based on Greg A. Vaughan's original submission to Dragon Magazine in 2004, which has recently been republished as Chapter 7 of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh book by Wizards of the Coast. Dun 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 dun. I'm having fun building. Hanging out with people from all over the world. Hunter Gaiman says, me playing Pocket Edition at 12:21 a.m. watching Joe Hills. Whoa, hey, that guy's got a shell. I want that shell. May I have your shell? May I have the shell, please? Thank you. Oh, skull. Where'd it go? I want the skull and the shell. Is my inventory full? Too full for skulls? Where'd the skull go? No. Where is it? Could have sworn I saw one. Oh, well. Ah. Well, howdy to Pakistan, Ram Animator. Beth G says, I'm in bed with a back spasm. Glad you're streaming to give me some entertainment. I am glad to solve whatever problems, or to salve whatever problems I can salve. The skull is under the stone. Okay. Let's try again. Where do you guys see that? Oh, there it is back there. Yeah, got it. Hey, thank you, Boney Cow, for the 125 sparks. F3B turns on hitboxes and helps find items on the ground. Good to know. Okay, so to figure out how far back we need to actually put that backyard, I need to consult the Ghosts of Saltmarsh book. There is a map in here, which I'm going to hold up once I get out over here. Okay, so we're going to stand up here so we don't get drowned. So this whole shelf back here is predicated on the idea that... dang it, I need to hold it. It's hard to... I can't see the camera while I hold this up. There we go. That's a good way. So we've got the build-in layout. We've got a cistern and the back wall. I haven't even started building the back wall. But the back wall, which is here. Whoops. It's really hard to see this, guys. This part of the back, whoops, back wall. Books are hard. This is the, why can't this just be a normal mirror? Okay. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so Ram Animator says, how old is your YouTube profile picture? Probably from 2008. It's about 11 years old. Okay. The opacity works against us now. Hermitcraft says, why is your head so big? Because otherwise when I hold up maps, you wouldn't be able to see it. Also, every time people donate $20, it makes the face cam bigger. So, okay, looking at this here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, wait. 40. So 40 feet in meters. Gonna go back up here to Google. 40 feet in meters is 12 meters. So the wall here... Whoa, no, not my shell. Come back. So the wall that is going to extend out from here, is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 2. So then we need 10 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then it's going to come over a good ways. So we need to actually extend this back garden here. Oh man, this is gonna have to go a ways out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then this is gonna have to go out to here and then start going diagonally this way. Until we're about... Yeah, this back garden is bigger than I realized. Yeah, the face cam gets big every time people donate $20, cumulatively. So, if you're like, why is this face cam so big? Blame other people. Not my fault. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system we have. Is kind of how it works. Okay, so... Why is this mining so slow? Is this not my... I never actually fixed the pickaxe, or the shovel. I got distracted. Okay. There we go. Yeah, if you don't like how the face cam works, you are welcome to watch literally any other stream. Nobody else does this. It's not hard to find a different stream. If this is too weird for you, then go see if Impulse or Rendog are streaming. They're my friends, and I would be happy to have more people watch all of their shows. Actually, I think I'm going to break these up and leave them broken that time. Okay. Have I considered updating my my Twitch photo or my Twitter photo, or is it too iconic? It's too iconic at this point. I literally buy new glasses and cut my hair to match this photo because it took 2.5 hours to get that photo. I had 235 different variations to look at, and only one of them came out kind of okay. And at the end of that, I was just like, you know what? I never want to do this again. I'm just going to look young forever. So, not changing that photo anytime soon. That's the short answer. I am a ghost. Oh, use the fortune for 3 pick on the potatoes. You're right. I keep forgetting to do that. Also, I want to kind of knock out these trees here. While I can. Where is the... There's got to be logs hiding in here somewhere, or this would have already despawned. There it is. Any others? Okay, cool. Dang it, is it starting to get dark already? It's like I just can't stay ahead. Back we go. There we go. Whew, boy, almost smacked into that. Would it be easier to find the logs if you change the texture pack? No. We're not changing the texture pack yet. Carlton C says, I'm back. Wait, I missed you. Or did you miss me? Oh, of course, Carlton. Always glad to have you back. Welcome back, Alex Yeager. What season did I join Hermitcraft? Season 1. Everyone says, you're iconic, don't change the photo. I'm not gonna then. Honestly, it's more work for me to change it than to keep it. And the last thing I need is more work at this point. I'm just trying to be realistic there. Yeah, no one ever should feel like they have to donate money. Everybody who supports the stream is doing it so that I can keep doing this for free for everyone, okay? Like, never feel bad about, or never worry, or whatever about that sort of thing. Like, the people who do donate are donating so you don't have to worry. They are donating for everyone's benefit. So, not just mine, but for yours too. So that's why I encourage people to thank the people who donate, because that's all you have to do is say thank you. That's more than a lot of people ever get. Let's go ahead and put some dirt in here. Okay, and so yeah, if we're going to have to expand this all the way out to there, that's going to be a whole thing. My hair is brown. The green screen chroma keyer removes any green from the brown, though, so it looks a lot redder in the face camera. It keys out any green in the brown. Never feel guilty for not being able to donate to animations. That's literally just what I just said. Yeah, I wish I had found an island that was a little bit closer to the exact dimensions I needed up front. But on the whole, this is just such a great one. I think that it's going to work out fine. Never feel guilty about feeling guilty. It's not productive. You're just getting caught in a feedback loop, Jurander. Okay, now that does mean, though, that this outside the wall here, we can start putting in the sand. Ooh, Katrina Sika says, I'm back with ice cream. Well, enjoy your ice cream. Yeah, this island was free, so yeah, it was a steal. go. Welcome, Cyan tonight. Hello to you too. Welcome, Cub. Howdy, Cub. I did buy something from Sahara. I bought a beacon, which has been very helpful. We are just continuing our work here on expanding this beach some. Okay. How am I on inventory space? I've got a bunch of sandstone, which I probably should... Oh yeah, I'll continue this wall here. Okay, so people can say shop at Sahara if they want to. It's fine. Okay, so what's the biggest learning curve with content creation and YouTube on the whole? I don't really know. Like, honestly, see, the thing is, I've been making content, like, I've been drawing comics and traveling to conventions and stuff for years before I started on YouTube, and probably streaming software is actually just the single hardest thing to make behave. Like, no matter how good you get at it, it's just always terrible. Hey, a cave. This is less stuff for me to mine out. Awesome. That's my favorite. My cavorite. Streaming software is just technically annoying. Like, it's like, why, I had this set up, why did it stop working? Like, if you want to live stream, and you're like, every time I start the computer, the software's broken somehow. That's normal. That's nothing wrong with you. That's just what we expect. That's how it works. It's terrible. Nothing you can do about it. Is someone spamming? Okay, yeah. I'm not going to kill Grian. He's not online. You're timed out for spamming. Let's see. If one person is saying the same thing 100 times, that's different from 100 people saying the same thing one time. If 100 people are each saying shop at Sahara, that's fine. But if it's just one person posting it over and over, that person's going to have some trouble. Okay. So, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. So that's 85 feet to meters. $25 meters. Okay, so we need to come out from here on this wall. 25. So F3, we are at 44. 44 plus 25 is, okay. There we go. So now we know where that is. We can just mine straight through there. Whoops. Wait. Did I do that right? Oh, no, it's 29. It's 25 from that wall. Oh, wait. Oh, it's in the middle of... Where is this pillar here? There. Okay, so there's that pillar. So from here, I need to go 25 blocks out. That was almost very bad. So that's 55 plus 25 is 80. Yeah, you guys are witnessing the time skip. Do I have any torches at all? 5. Is it getting dark outside too? I feel like it might be getting dark outside. But maybe that's just because... Nope, not yet. Okay, so we got to go to 80. Hey, welcome, ideal novelist. Okay, so I think it's about to be time to turn night into day. Let's go ahead and clear this up a little bit here, too. Why is the time not changing? It seems like the clock stopped in the game somehow. Strange. Hey, welcome, Realfully. This is the time skip. It's in between the segments of the video. So, yeah, welcome. So, why isn't the sun going down faster? It feels like that's weird. It shouldn't be doing that way. Should be picking up some of these too, so that I'm not leaving a mess. Now we'll go dump some of this off here in our random chests. This blueprint style of building reminds me of Castle Ravenloft. It is a similar style of building, yes. Okay. So, go ahead and put those in there. We don't need that at all. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead and put the Nautilus shell and that sort of stuff in here so we don't lose it. Well, let's get the torches out. We'll need torches. Get well soon, Charlie, a guy. Is someone lagging out the tick speed? That's entirely possible, although I might not be helping with all the blocks I'm leaving on the ground, so I should go clean those up. Okay, so once again, this is not the actual proper tunnel location. Why is this labeled as spoilers? Because people should watch episode 110 if they haven't already. Or at least that's what I wanted to tell them. I was curious if people would be more likely to watch 110 before. You know what? Is there a way to create polls in the YouTube chat? Hold on. This is an experimental stream. We're going to learn something today. YouTube.com/live-dashboard. Can I create a poll? How do I do that? Is that an option? Is that a thing that I can do? Hey, there's 136 people watching. That's cool that you can see how many people are watching at a time. I'd probably go nuts if I watched that, though. That's not the options I want. Done. Participants. Optional features. Add stream info. I don't think I can create a poll. Well, it was fun while I was curious. I'm just kind of... Grayson Rose says, I did go watch episode 110 before I got here. See? So somebody benefited from watching the thing. Whoops. So this is the line to which this wall must go. So we're going to take the sandstone here and have that wall continue this way until we hit that point. So everything between here needs to be mined out, basically. Well, actually, and a bunch of other stuff, too. But in general, we need to definitely mine out at least to here. Like, because this wall won't look good if there's a bunch of dirt right next to it either, right? People are saying 110 is still pending for me. I don't know. Corduroy Girl says, I'm way behind on your videos. Sorry, been binging Abandoned Places for a month. No worries. Nobody ever has any obligation to watch my videos. My family doesn't watch my videos. You guys don't have to either. Okay, so we're going to just kind of bring this whole yard down, is kind of the plan. So let's start taking some of this dirt over. Drop those. Do I need the alliums? Actually, you know what? I should drop this lapis. That's like wasting a valuable inventory slot, too. Welcome, Mordecai Stevenson. I'm a ghost. Yes, that's true. Well, welcome, Oreo Spartan. Hello to you today. Lucia Sazify says, Joe, do you believe in ghosts? I mean, I don't think ghosts are going to bother me anytime soon, but, like, it's one of those things where... That's like saying, do you believe in aliens? Like, there's probably not aliens hiding in plain sight, but, like, there's a lot of planets out there. And how many planets are there? More than there are stars, maybe? Or less than there are stars? I don't even know if we can answer that. What percentage of stars are likely to form planets, and how many planets on average does each star have? Okay, so how many stars are there with ghosts on them? Like, maybe some aliens, when they die, they turn into ghosts. I don't know. So, probably ghosts. Just not, like, here. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, I'm right here. There's evidence of ghosts on film in front of you right now. The TSD in my name stands for Team Snow Day, which is the group of friends that I make funny things with. Okay. So, there we go. We're making some good progress on this backyard here. Part of this I'm going to have to dig out for a cistern eventually, and I haven't figured out exactly where that goes yet. But it's going to be somewhere in here. There's going to be some trees back here, too. You can pick up all these blocks now without any real trouble. Allium. Okay. So, I feel like I should drop off some of these flowers back in my flower chest. Okay. So, let's run back this way real quick. This is about where it needs to be in terms of mountains and hills and stuff. Am I an epic gamer? That sounds like something that has a specific meaning that I don't understand. So, probably not. Probably, but whoever defines that would probably not include me in their definition, would be my guess. Okay. So, dirt can go in the dirt chest. I should probably take some of the wood I have and make more chests here. 12 might be more than I needed, but maybe not. Okay, so let's go ahead and empty out the sandstone and stuff from our hotbar for the time being. For the most part, we're going to keep some sandstone, just enough to finish kind of laying out roughly that wall. Or at least let's make the cut sandstone that we need for the second tier of that. And let's grab more rockets. And let's drop off this backup shovel. Whoops. Dang it, backup shovel. You have one job. And then I guess we'll put these extra 4 chests away. I block anybody who asks to be timed out. That's just it saves me a lot of time. Why is my Elytra not kicking in? Probably people on the server being goofy. Alrighty, bye Chong Chong. Have fun at church. Okay. Hey, welcome Osbrew 245. So the cut sandstone needs to go in here, along this part of the wall. Whoops. So the way this is supposed to come out, there should be sand along the beach there. Real Fally says, Joe is chaotic good. I'm not sure. I can neither confirm nor... You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. Okay. The IC Pros William says, what are you doing at the moment? I joined just a minute ago. I am clearing out some land for a wall around my version of Greg Avon's Hermitage from his 2004 Dragon Magazine submission, The Tamrat's Fate. The idea is it is a fortress that has been converted into a monastery where people can go to commune with nature. And I like the idea of repurposed buildings in Minecraft because when you build things from scratch, they're kind of a thing that they're always exactly what they were meant to be. So the idea of building something that's doing something that it wasn't meant to initially is novel to me and interesting. Okay. Slippy Ben says, dude, I prefer you. Other streamers are just rude. You know, sometimes people are tired and it's hard. Like, this is not my day job. You know, when this is people's day job, then it's easy for them to come in and be on their game all the time and always be polite. And the thing is that for me, I come in here and this is like, I'm stressed out, I'm exhausted, but you know what? I want to have fun and enjoy some time hanging out with people from all over the world. And so I try to remember how lucky I am to have that opportunity for a few hours a day. and try to be polite and excited about and friendly. But some people, if they come in and they have a harder job than mine, or they don't have the same kind of stress mitigation training and stuff like that, then they might start streaming and just be rude to everybody because they're like, hey, this is my time. I don't have time to deal with you being a jerk. Whereas I try to be polite even when people are jerks. And now there's certain limits to that. And, don't test them. But, it's one of those things like, yeah, I have a different style than some people, but I also have a different life than some people. So don't judge others on account of me. Just because Joe Hills can do something doesn't mean it should be expected of everyone. Joe Hills is a very lucky person in some ways. Okay. I use the mustache machine. It only costs 3 diamonds. I don't have 3 diamonds. Hey, welcome, Cheese Mate. Hello. Can I make a long now 10,000 year clock? I think that somebody did that already. When the only tool you have is a beacon, every problem looks like a digging project. Gotcha. Sorry that guy was rude to you, Ben. I don't know. All you can do is try and be the best you can be, You can't fixate on the things other people do. Asimorphous says, I like your laid-back vibe. Thank you. I do too. What? I do not advise... Somebody asked, what's the funniest prank you've ever played on your spouse? I do not advise playing pranks on your spouse. For some people, that's part of their whole thing, but for a lot of people, when they come home, they have a hard life. They just want to feel like they have one place that's safe. Making people second-guess things all the time in their home, I don't know. I wouldn't want someone to prank me in my home. I had friends mess with my apartment one time, and here's the thing, is I've got these digestive problems that sometimes cause me... Sometimes short-term memories don't really process into long-term memories, depending on what I eat. And I've gotten a lot better at managing what I eat so that that's not as much of a problem. But when I was initially kind of struggling with that more, some friends came in and messed with my apartment, and I couldn't figure out if I had done what they had done for some reason, and it just wasn't funny. I don't know. I don't know. Boom. How big do you plan for this building to be? Well, it's based on a map in a book, and it's there's 2 main stories and then a tower that goes up 4 stories. How does one get the Elytra to work with your cape? Well, this is an official cape from Minecon, so I don't know. Okay, so we are going to get more of this dirt out. Here, just kind of keep cleaning this up a little bit. Let's see, what's the fastest way to clean this up? Sponges are probably actually the fastest, but I don't have any here, so we're just gonna kind of plug this all real quick. Yeah, the Elytra cape takes on the art of whatever your Minecraft cape is, and that's just the cape I happen to have. Are people ever rude to you for being an adult that plays Minecraft? Well, how would they know? Like, you guys know I'm playing Minecraft because you're watching me, but, like, when I go to the grocery store, people don't know that I play Minecraft. Okay, so, yeah, we're actually making good progress here. What was the prank that your friends did? They just moved a bunch of stuff in my kitchen, which was really additionally frustrating because with my digestive problem that, like I said, I'm doing a lot better with it than I was then, but it was, the idea of eating and knowing that it was going to make me feel bad. Like, the thing about eating is you have to do it. You can't not eat. And so when you have a digestive, like, medical issue, it gets really intimidating to just, like, the thinking about making food can be just super stressful. And they moved some stuff around in my kitchen, and I was like, it's so hard. Like I said, I've come to terms with this in a lot of ways. I'm doing a lot better now. This was 11 years ago, probably, but, whoa, what is that? What is he holding? Oh, a fishing rod. They just moved a bunch of stuff around in the kitchen, and it's like when you go through all this jumping through mental hoops just to get to the point where you feel capable of making food, and then all of your utensils and like all the pans and everything's just in the wrong place. It's just too much. Like and that's why, like I said, I don't think pranking people in their homes is. And I don't like pranking people at work either, really. I just, pranking people in Minecraft is fine because it's a game where people expect to have all sorts of things happen. But I don't, like, when people go to work, they go there to work. And I don't know. It seems like messing with that is risky. Because, like, most of us, if something bad happened at our job, we're living paycheck to paycheck. You know, what happens if the prank goes wrong somehow? What if there's an unintended consequence? Ooh, sorry, I'm just... Just not the sort of thing that I don't know. Okay, so this is going to have to go out at least that far. Okay. And we're going to need sand underneath this part here. Okay. Just going to kind of spread this around a little bit. And technically we can break this now, but we don't have the inventory space for it. Okay, so that's a good start. Okay. So now we can continue to roll through here. And like I said, the faster we get the dirt in, the faster the grass will convert. Alrighty, good night, Charlie, a guy. Okay, so we are just laying out some additional dirt here. Hey, that's not funny. Dang it. There we go. Start populating all that. Okay, we've been live streaming for about an hour now, and I have not finished. Well, I've almost finished my sun drop. Here's what I think we're gonna do. I think it's about time for a beverage break. I'm gonna go refresh my sun drop so I don't get dehydrated, and I'm gonna put on some music that I wrote, performed by my brother Sean. This is a song called My Destiny is in Tennessee, which I wrote about playing Pokemon Go, and he was kind enough to put all the lyrics into song and perform the instrumentation. So let me just get some rockets here. We're going to go back to our little, dang it, our little shelter hut up here. Ah. And we're going to build another pillar up the back. Sundrop is a grapefruit soda. A company called, well, now they're called Pepsi, but they stole the idea and made something called Mountain Dew, which isn't very good, but you can find it in stores. So anyway, I'm going to play My Destinies in Tennessee. Here, let me make sure that this, I'm going to put up the BRB message too. BRB, refreshing drink, music, sung by Sean Hills, written by me, BRB. Okay, there we go. So, My Destinies in Tennessee.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing the Lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew.
What? X-Raid? Let's turn the music off. Sorry guys, I was just coming back from my drinking break, and apparently Asuma's raiding us. Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, streaming as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to all of Asuma's friends. We have a bell that we ring for small victories, and apparently being friendly with Asuma is the best gift you can give everyone. So, here we go. Small victory bell. If that hasn't scared you off, well then I don't know what will. We are in the process of, let's go ahead and do a quick flyover, assuming I can fly. There we go. Yay, the server works. we are in the process of laying out a hermitage from a Dungeons and Dragons map. The idea of this map was that it is a fortress that was abandoned a long time ago, and some monks showed up and converted it into a monastery where people could go vacation to commune with nature, like a spiritual retreat. And for one thing, I like the name Hermitage, but I also like the idea of a vacation fortress. Why is a vacation fortress a thing? I don't know. It's cool, though. Also, people are saying, why is the face cam so big? Every time people donate $20, the face cam gets larger. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system we have. So if you've never been on a stream where the face cam changes based on how much money people donate, then yeah, that might seem a little bit strange, but that's what we do here. So anyway, I've been laying out this fortress that has been converted to a vacation kind of, once again, like a natural spiritual retreat type place. And I've got the front yard here, which is going to have some gardens. I've got the backyard I've been laying in. I've been working on the wall around this. So the idea was that the original fortress had some, big walls because it was a fortress. But some of the fortifications have been dismantled by the monks and stuff. Murphy says, I thought the face cam was big because you were singing. Nope, face cam just gets larger when people donate. It starts so small that I can fit in a hotbar slot, and it just grows and grows and grows. Yeah, so. Somebody says, can I give money to make it smaller? No! That would be a terrible system. I could never do that. That would... I don't know. I don't think that people... There's clearly more money in growing face cams than in shrinking face cams. I'll say that. So... Canty Potter says, I can see within your nostrils. That's okay. I can see within your soul. Anyway, so, welcome to a Joe Hill stream. Hey, welcome, Randy Nicole. Glad to see you. Hey, Winnie T. Ford, welcome again. Hotline more. Goozelaw says, ha 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 ha. Butterbrother says, you're very transparent. That's actually part of it, is that once the face camera gets too big, I start increasing the transparency every time people donate, so that way I don't cover too much of the screen. And then sometimes if the face camera gets stuck at a weird size where it's really big but also not transparent enough, I have to go put on my green screen suit so that you can see the screen with my green screen suit. It's a whole thing. Like, this is performance art, people. Hermitcraft is an artist collective, and we're all artists in different ways. I am endeavoring to be the best Joe Hills I can be. Because you know what? I'm not going to out-Isuma. I'm not going to be scarier than Scar or cubbier than Cub. I'm not going to be more impulsive than Impulse or dance the tango better than Tango Tech. I'm just going to Joe the most. I'm the Jost with the most, which is what they call my ghost form. Guys, I have a ghost form. Ooh, this is it. Anyway, yeah. So Hotline Worm says, so at some point it won't be able to see you. Basically, yeah, at a certain point my eye will just be as large as the whole screen, and it'll be mostly hard to see. So, yeah, kind of. That's how we do it. Agent J. Wall says, Facecam is too big to be watchable. Have a great day. Thank you. I hope you have a great day, too. I'm your average Joe. Yeah. Neil says, Joe, you scare me sometimes. Nope. I scare you all the time. You just only realize it when you feel comfortable enough to do so. I feel very strongly that if performance art doesn't make people feel uncomfortable on some level, it's not performance art. It's just a skit, right? Like, this is not a campfire skit. This is a campfire tale of horror. It looks like a comedy show, but this show is about the abject terror of existence. But I try to throw some puns in there because people enjoy them. This is live duality. Can we see the design on your Elytra? Sure. I think I hit F5 for that. It's the Minecraft cape from Minecon. Woo. Ozfast says, Joe, I always enjoy seeing small bits of you, but I'm too intimidated to follow you. You're just too nice. I'm not, though. I'm myself. So let's go ahead up here. We need to actually knock out these trees, I think, before we start mining down further. So we've got the basic layout of the building, but the terrain here just still needs some sculpting. The original map from the book is set, like the building is between these two hills, and I kind of had to take a plateau and just split it down the middle. So it's an interesting way to do it, but it works. Robbie does 986 says, Joe, where does your poetic talent come from? Practice. Like all things, you know what? You just gotta get a rhyming dictionary, go to rhymezone.com, and they've got a tool online so you can just rhyme stuff. And just sit there with a pencil and rhymezone and try to write some things. I've been writing parodies of songs since I was a kid because I loved Weird Al. And so, you know, I've been writing comedy parodies for 20 years. They weren't good at first, and they're passable now, but, you know, if you like them enough to consider them passable enough to ask me how to do it, then, I mean, clearly I'm doing something right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Are you playing D&D with anyone right now, Joe? Not currently. I'm between games because I have a lot of server lag there. I have a lot of real life obligations that I'm juggling at the moment, but things should be settling down soon. So I'm hoping to start being able to play again routinely soon, but I can't yet. The Knight's Bard says, this is my first time here. Is your face normally 30% of the screen? No, it depends on how much people donate. Every $20 people donate, the face camera gets a little bit larger because I'm really bad at remembering to ask for money, and I have a family, and so I came up with this mechanism to remind me to ask for money so that I can support that family, because otherwise I would just forget. And now I get the benefit of all these people showing up all the time being like, why is your face camera so big? And I'm like, oh, yeah, my kid is basically it. Because, yeah. Otherwise, I would just play Minecraft all day. Let's see. Angmar says, I came here to see a large Joe singing. It's a good day. Or a great day. Hey, I'm glad. Is there still a log hiding up in here somewhere? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh yeah, we actually have a mod in the Twitch chat for a change. I modded Randy Nicole a long time ago, I think, before I actually stopped modding people, because I felt like I shouldn't delegate that. I need to be in touch with the people. Decisions I make need to be made by me. But, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so the thing is that when the face camera gets bigger, it also gets more transparent. So eventually it's like just a floating eyeball. And it's like, it looks like my face is being reflected on your screens, kind of. It's weird. All of this is weird, but it's Minecraft. It's not supposed to be normal. The point of Minecraft is to be fantastic. And I want to be fantastic in uniquely Joe Hill's ways every day. So that's what I do. What's your favorite Weird Al song? I don't know if I have a favorite one, like, in general forever, but, like, I really like Amish Paradise because it was the, it was on the first cassette I ever bought as a child with my own money. Yeah, the face camera resets every stream. But I really enjoyed, Word Crimes off of his last album. Whoa. There is definitely still one log in there. Where is it? There it is. And my axe! Okay, now we have room in our inventory to pick up all this stuff. We slept in the bed. We're gonna have to replant a bunch of these flowers later, so I'm trying to actually not lose them. because I want the gardens of this place to look nice. Because it is supposed to be a place people go to commune with nature. And this way I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to go to flower shopping or something. Uh-oh. Looks like they're melting the world over there. The floor is lava, guys. Do I have a lot of PowerPoints? I'm actually not a magic user. Oh, man. Whatever they're doing over there is probably nuts. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, this person is getting banned. Next problem. Okay, so this, from here over is about where the hill absolutely needs to go. Hey, thanks for the follow on Mixer, lol. Okay, so we are just going to kind of now hew this way in general. Okay. Stag Pro, you're kind of spamming, so I'm putting you in timeout. Okay. Use TNT to mine the mountain. Maybe. I just put all this work into laying out the layout here. Oh, dang it, there's an empty tree. That was not the way I wanted to do that. But hey, it worked. Okay. Good deal. Okay. Gangst Lagom says, first time here, so I don't know what's happening, but your voice is very soothing. Thank you. I endeavor to have a soothing voice any day I can, any way I can. Whatever I can do to make life easier for you, I endeavor to, truly. Because folks have too much going on in their lives to just be constantly beset upon by folks giving them hassles. You know what? This is not a hassle-free zone, because I'm constantly struggling with my own hassles, but hopefully it can be for you. Hopefully me struggling with my hassles is entertaining for y'all. That's the best I can hope for. Okay, so we got more stone here, so we're going to go ahead and reinvest that in expanding this beach further. Okay. Is this a tassel-free zone? No, if you want to wear a belt with tassels, you're welcome to do it. I'm not going to tell you what belts you can wear. Okay. Hey, thank you, Oakburger, for complimenting my rhymes. I try to use them at opportune times to create entertainment that captivates, or at least something to which other folks can relate. I try to talk kindness and not so much hate, a little less stress. Well, except for Stress Monster. Hey, she's great. Whoops, no torches. Dang it. Do I really just not have that much stone on me? Normally I thought I picked up a ton of stone, but I guess I mostly picked up dirt. Yeah, that is mostly dirt. That's fine. Frogman Ultra says, as someone who watches a lot of streams, it's always funny to see people question the face cam. Well, that's why the face cam is there. It is a questionable decision on my part. Like, the entire point of the face cam is to be questionable. So, that means it's working, you guys. It doesn't stress me out when people ask about it. Okay. Joe Hills does take over the screen. Joe Hills becomes Minecraft. With support from viewers like you. What? Elytra, there we go. So, this actually, I need to hew out all the way back to about here, where this blue pillar is, maybe? Is that it? No, the blue pillar is where the front wall is. So I need to hew out to about where the corner is here. I need to hew, let's see, if this is west, I need to hew southbound and down. Oh, Life is fun sometimes. I'm having fun. I hope you all are too. Okay, so this is going to go all the way to this wall here. And ooh, this tree is going to be definitely in the way. Great. Welcome, Deadlessons. We are building a hermitage based on Greg A. Vaughan's Dungeons & Dragons adventure, The Tamarant's Fate. And the premise of the building in the adventure is that it's a fortress that has been converted by monks to a nature like retreat where people can go and focus on communing with nature spiritually. So... let's see. Yeah, let's see. There we go. Sorry, just had to ban somebody. Welcome back, Oreo Sportin'. Welcome, Honorary Senior. Glad to see you again, as always. One thing that's nice about streaming all the time is you get to see a lot of the same folks, and that's rewarding because it's like, well, clearly I'm not doing everything wrong. Private Craft says, this is the weirdest stream I've seen in the history of my life. Well, I am glad that you live a historical life. I actually studied history at the university level at Vanderbilt for undergrad, and I am glad you are living in a notable fashion. I hope you are keeping all of your letters because that'll make things easier for other future historians as they attempt to process your contribution to society. Morhemicans says, I turn off the lights and I thought I heard onions and dragons. Nope, no onions and dragons, just Dungeons and Dragons. No Funyuns and wagons, or Bilbos and baggins. It's Joe, whoa. He's slagging? No, bragging. Do I brag? I brag a lot, don't I? Sorry, guys, for always bragging about myself. Welcome back, Jade Gem. Glad to have you. Mick042, whatever. Too many numbers. Welcome to the Icy Pros, William. Disturbed Puppy says, ever thought about getting green face paint so you can chroma key your face? Yeah. But don't tell anybody, because that was going to be a surprise. I was thinking about doing that for my birthday. Would that be cool? But yeah, that's shh. Don't ruin that. Shh. But isn't that a great idea? But yeah, I was thinking I would do something like buy some. We gotta talk quiet because I don't want people to hear because it's a surprise. I was thinking for my birthday stream, I would buy some green face paint, and then every time we got a certain donation target or whatever, I would like paint one more brush stroke on my face until my face was like completely gone. With that, until all you can see is my smile and my eyes. Is that too weird? It's a very Joe Hill's idea. And I'd get to look like Slimer from Ghostbusters. One of my favorite ghosts in Ghostbusters. So now that the cat's out of the bag, actually, I've forgotten to buy that twice already. Can somebody in the Patreon Discord put that in the work in progress? Joe, buy green face paint for birthday stream. Thank you. Magnum Indy says, whoa, just tuned in. Holy face cam, Batman. Yep. The face cam is influenced by stream tips. When people donate, every 20 cumulative dollars donated will increase the size of the camera. Now, at this phase, I'm now a ghost, which is like a ghost, but spookier. And the opacity will also drop with each $20 cumulative donation. Why did my phone just light up? Thank you, Fally and Kay, for reminding me about the green face paint in the Discord. Thank you. When is my birthday? July 20th. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the stream on my actual birthday day because I might be celebrating with friends and family. But in some ways, like the thing is, you know, with a birthday, you can't really, it's hard to spend the whole day partying. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe I'm not sure if I'm going to stream in the morning or in the evening, like after the party. Because part of the problem too is because of Corinne, I can't really do anything where I go out super late and have Corinne there. So, who's my 6-year-old daughter. So I need to plan accordingly. So either we'll do the party before Corinne goes to sleep and then I'll live stream after she goes to sleep, or we'll do the live stream in the morning but like she's awake in the morning. So it kind of makes more sense to me to do the party. I don't know, we'll figure it out. This is an invite-only server, and I do not control the invites. Sorry. Peter the Brewer says, how are the silly lessons coming along? Well, I think I'm sillier, but Corinne says she's the silly queen, and no one will ever be as silly as she is. So, I don't know. I think maybe she's just not... So sometimes the teacher needs to let the student become the teacher, and Corinne is not willing to do that. She is just committed to the idea that I will never be as funny as her, ever. And I just need to accept that and move on with my life. Oh, dang it. I forgot to drop off my stuff when I went into bed. Okay. Have your daughter be the one that puts the paint on your face. I don't know if she would enjoy watching she doesn't have the patience for like a 2 or 3 hour stream. Like, if we're going to do a birthday stream, I kind of want to do it big. I don't know. But like, and you know, for some people like who like this is their job, I understand them not wanting to do a birthday stream, but like, you know, it's like I'm going to do like a family party with my family. I'm going to probably do a friends thing with my friends. And I also want to do a thing with y'all because y'all are awesome. So, and usually what we do is my like extended family party would be like on the weekend near my birthday, but not on the actual birthday. And I don't know, we got to figure it all out. Okay, so, oops. I was like, why is this gravel not breaking? Wrong tool. That'll do it. Like, to some degree, this needs to be gradual, but I feel like maybe I'm just doing it wrong. It kind of needs to be... It might be too tall in general. Kay writes, Corinne is precious. Yes, she is. I'm a big fan of my daughter. Maybe paint 1 dot for each donation. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, or something like that. Is your daughter as weird as you? All kids are weird. I don't know if all Joe Hills are weird. Like, if there was a Spider-Man into the Joe Hills verse, like, would all the Joe Hills be this weird? I don't know, probably. She is very smart. Do I play Minecraft with my daughter? Not a ton. She's just, See, the thing is, because I work with computers all day, and then I do computers as my hobby that I do with you guys, it's kind of one of those things where when I have time to spend with Corinne, I want to spend that time like outside, going hiking, or going to the zoo, or the aquarium, or, you know, botanical gardens. Like, Corinne time is usually it's either outdoor time or like we paint things. Like I buy little Dungeons and Dragons. They sell unpainted sculpture miniatures of like different monsters and characters and stuff, and we paint those together. Like that's the thing is like for people, if my job was that I was a park ranger, then in my free time I would probably play a lot of video games with my kid. But because my job is sitting at a computer all day, my time with my kid is my outdoor time. Does that make any sense? Runner 365 says, "Hey Joe, I really like your videos. Keep up the good work. Keep adventuring." Thank you. Okay, inventory is almost full, but not full yet. We have been streaming now for 2 hours. Is my daughter a good dungeon master? We haven't actually tried a game that she's run. I've tried running games for her, and the problem is she just doesn't quite have the literacy to... She's almost old enough. It's kind of frustrating because, like playing a game like that has a lot of imagination. Like, at a certain point, if you hand wave too many of the rules, you're still, like, playing a role-playing fantasy adventure game, but you're not, like, playing Dungeons and Dragons anymore. And so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I want this to be a avenue to literacy for her. And so we're kind of taking a break from actual gameplay. She looks through the books with me and paints the sculptures and stuff, but just the character sheet was a little bit too much the first few times we tried, and I want to use the character sheet when we play because I want her to get used to the idea of storing information on paper and looking it up later. Educationally speaking, that seems like a really good learning outcome. And so, yeah, basically we're not playing a ton right now, but I plan to in the future. I'm just trying to find that, I'm letting her development catch up with where we would need to be for that. Because sometimes with kids, if you try and start something too, like, if you start something when they're way too young, it doesn't really matter because it just completely doesn't work. But if you start something when they're almost there, it gets really frustrating because they're like, I feel like I should be able to do it, and then they can't do it. And then they just get like, they get resentful in some ways because they're like, you should know that I can't do this because I know I can't do this. And so it's kind of one of those things you gotta... A lot of parenting is just kind of playing things by ear. You know, every kid is different. Okay. Well, her big thing with Dungeons and Dragons is she loves painting the sculptures, and she loves reading the books with me, and so that's how we're doing it right now. You know, and we'll get back to playing once she's kind of older. And also, too, one of the problems, too, is most of her friends are also illiterate. And so it's not like I can get a few of the kids together to play yet. So, like, once it's basically a given that all of the kids in her friend group can read, it would be easier for me to say, hey, let's have some dads and daughters play Dungeons and Dragons. But, like, right now, the other dads would just be like, my kid's not there yet. They're close, but they're not there. And, you know, you gotta respect that. Crystalite10 says, my 9-year-old loves playing D&D with us now, but we only started her playing last year. Yeah, see, 9 seems like a great age. I think maybe even, like, a year from now, or a half year, possibly, Corinne might be ready, but I think a year from now, her friends would be ready, too. Which is not that necessarily that she's, like, does better in school than her friends or anything, because they're all smart enough, you know. It's just one of those things like, it's harder to wrangle a group of kids than it is to direct a child one-on-one. And so everybody's general level of competency needs to be higher before you initiate a group activity like that. Does that make sense? My Gial Girl 1 says, my 7-year-old thinks it's cool you have a 6-year-old. She thinks I should stream Minecraft. Well, you know, Gial Girl, just if your computer can handle it, just download OBS. It's free. When I started doing all this, I was using the headphones that came with my phone. My iPhone had like a 3.5 millimeter jack on the headphones. Plug that into my computer and just use that. It was fine. Now I use better stuff, but like, you know, I didn't go into this saying, oh, I'm going to spend a bunch of money, because that is not a good thing to do when you're trying to be a responsible person. At the time I got started on all this, I was engaged, you know, trying to save up for all that stuff. So you don't want to spend a bunch of money on computer parts that you're not sure you're going to need. So yeah, there's ways to do this responsibly. And then, you know, if you know you enjoy it and you know you want to keep doing it, keep doing it. Dalthus BR says, your face covers half the screen. I know, but if people keep donating, it'll get larger, so hopefully they do. Every $20 cumulatively raised, the face cam gets bigger. So we'll get there. We'll cover the whole screen soon, Dalthus. Okay, D&D, dads and daughters. Well, and that's the other thing, is like some of the people I know in town here who have kids around my daughter's age, their kids are like a year younger than my daughter. And a year makes a huge difference. So, yeah, one thing you can do too, GL Girl, is, you know, you can just make videos for the two of you to, like, post to Facebook for your family of the two of you playing together. You don't have to be a world-famous live streamer to have fun with your kid. If your kid just thinks the idea of the two of you making videos is fun, well, just do that with the two of you. Next problem, you know? So this should kind of curve around here to some degree. This is actually, so this is where the natural curvature point needs to be. Okay. Okay, so this is about, yeah, so this wall is supposed to come to about here, where it hits the cliff face. Yeah, we are actually, we did okay on this. This is about what this is supposed to look like. I might replace this dirt here with actual stone, or actually just, no, that dirt needs to go, now that I'm looking at it. Skylar Leap says, I'm watching this because I'm having a panic attack and it really helps. Thank you for streaming. Nothing to be ashamed of, Skylar. I am here to make life better for everyone who watches any way I can. So, welcome, Kat Sathi. Glad to have you this evening, or morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are located in the world. Welcome back, New Jersey Coffee Junkie. We have just mined out a huge bit of this area here for the garden. Okay. I think that this is actually going to work really well. I think this is going to express the geography or the terrain of the original in a really expressive way. Okay, so I am going to probably want to use some stone to cover the diorite eventually and cover the coal. But, yeah, there we go. Ella Sophia writes, Joe chills, indeed. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I should enjoy my chilled beverage. Professional chef, Professional chef. Chef. Joe Hills. Chef. Why is that a hard word to say? Chef. Okay. And I'm suddenly now don't have enough dirt. Whoops. So that means it is time to... Hey, Kuya SGA, welcome. Thank you for the host on Mixer. I do read the chat. It's Vantrum. Is there a reason for keeping my field of vision at default? I don't know. Because I would have to do work to change it, and that sounds like effort. Effort is great, but I do a lot of that at my day job, so when I come do this, I just want to chill, you know? I am doing well today, Matoko12. Thank you for the 20. That's not $20 or anything, it's just they wrote 20 at the end of their message for some reason. Big fan of Roman numerals, I guess. Okay, so this will all have plenty of time to grow in as we work on the interior of the building. Whoops. The wall will connect over there. Yeah, this is great. Okay. What's your favorite fruit? I don't know. I just like eating whatever's... I try not to be too picky. How did I join Hermitcraft? I was invited 5 weeks after Hermitcraft was invented, and I'd never heard of it, and I figured I would give it a chance because Generic B seemed nice. And the rest is history. People ask me, how could I join Hermitcraft? And the answer is, when someone asks you to do something you've never heard of, say, I'll give it a try and see if it works out for me. That's it. I gave something a try when I didn't know what it was. That's how I joined Hermitcraft. Mirius10 writes, Mixius10 writes, why so big Facecam? Facecam grows for every $20 donated. That's just how it works. Okay. So, let's see. We got this back shelf here. Kind of working. We need to get the high tide line in. This will be fine. Okay. Yeah, I should have built this up a little bit higher, I'm realizing. But it'll be okay. What's your best tip for starting a new world and not getting bored? Build things that are exciting to you. I don't know. If you can't find something exciting to you, then go read architecture books or look around Wikipedia at ancient cities. There are ancient cities that I have never heard of, like, that are still existent today in the Middle East, and they have a million crazy things all over them. And every time I start feeling like, oh, I don't know, I've built everything, I start looking at Wikipedia for ancient cities and stuff. There's a lot of stuff there. So we're going to grab some of the sandstone and cut sandstone from all of these chests, because we're about to start resuming our building portion of this here. Okay. Let's see. K. Corbin says, is it $20 at once or over time? It's $20 cumulatively. I think the last donation actually got us even, though, with our target. So it would be... We are $20 away from the next Facecam expansion. Let's get some sand out here. And we can expand that beach some. Okay. No sense in leaving this just hanging here. The more we expand all this out, the better the whole thing is going to look, basically, is my approach. Whoops. Unless we put the blocks in the wrong places, in which case it'll look bad, no matter what we do. Okay, so sand in general. More sand in general. I was on the G team. Göbekli Tepe is the most impressive ancient city, writes Oakburger. Göbekli Tepe is awesome. Yeah, you guys should check it out. I agree with you. Welcome, Stripe Barovash. Glad to have you today. Oops. I'm gonna plant some of this here. Uh-oh, getting late. Hot Cocoa Cutie says, "Welp, time to Google Göbekli Tepe, because that's the best name for anything I've ever heard." Yep, it is. Oh, man. I was hoping to finish this recording today, but I feel... Well, it's one of those things, like, in some ways, this has been a very productive live stream, because we got a lot of this done in general, but I feel like I need to actually do some work on the building before I wrap up the stream and do the the recording. Because I want to close out episode 111 today, and we are not going to close it out with a bunch of sand placing. We are going to close it out with building improvements. And I'm not doing the building improvements right now because I'm sand placing. So, good job, Joe Hills. Whoops. Hey, welcome, Alex Anachek. Life is good. Hey, welcome, Hilljack. I do try to be legendary. Welcome back, Jerry the Slime, as well. Okay. Well, we placed some of the sand anyway. Now let's go ahead and do the sandstone for the walls here. That's going to be up another 2. And then we'll use stairs. If I remember how I did this. Wait, let's go back to look at the front walls real quick. Jade Gem says, "This stream is keeping me entertained during a long car ride." I am glad to hear that, Jade. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, it goes up 4, and then we have the stairs there. Okay. Do I like puzzle games? Well, I enjoyed The Witness. That was a fun puzzle game. But I didn't live stream it because I didn't want to spoil it. And I just don't have time, unfortunately, given our current financial projections. I don't have time to play a lot of games if I'm not streaming them. So, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Cut sandstone. Wait, are these both cut? That's not helpful. I want one to be normal. Okay. Springy says, I love that people are using the YouTube chat to flesh out the Joe Hill's expanded universe. Oh yes, the Joe Hill's expanded universe. The greatest expanded universe. The most marvelous expanded universe anyone could ever have. Hilljack says, first time on Twitch was last week with Iskell. When I saw you were here. This is amazing. Native Tennessee, by the way. Welcome. Glad you could make it. Oh no, did I put the wrong blocks all the way down the top? Oh yeah, I did. Dang it. Well, that's how life goes sometimes. Some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you. Okay. So, there we go. Now we've got normal sandstone in this hand that we need to actually do the wall right. Senior Zosh says, hello, this is wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Quickshot says, what is with the close-up? The face camera expands with every $20 people donate. So, yeah, I know, it's not very large yet. But hopefully, over the course of the stream, it'll get bigger. So, it should be fine. Don't worry about me. We'll just go ahead and continue placing these blocks. Private Craft says, this stream is cuckoo. Very odd, weird, confusing. Can't be answered and more. Am I watching a horror movie? Because it seems to me this is a horror movie quality. 5-star. A quality horror movie. 5 stars out of 5. Thank you. I am glad to succeed at everything I do. What am I making? I am building a fortress from Greg Avon's Dragon Magazine adventure, Tamarat's Fate. The concept of it was that this was a fortress that was converted by monks to be a spiritual retreat for people who wanted to reconnect with nature. And so this is like a vacation fortress. So it was once a martial place, now it is a spiritual place. But, yeah, it is going to be pretty cool, I think. It's called the Hermitage in the book, which was part of what drew my eye to it, being a hermit myself on Hermitcraft. Thank you for the creepy gif, J. Carmichael. That's really weird. Book Queen, we have been live for 2 hours and 28 minutes. Okay. I think Joe should have a wiki page. Not on Wikipedia, guys. I'm not that big a deal. That's for historical figures. There is also a hermitage in Hermitage, Tennessee, where Andrew Jackson lived and is now buried. I have been there many times. What do we do when we're placing blocks? Do, 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 do. Oops. I actually... Well, I'll talk about that later. That's not good. Dang it. Well, when I'm doing the videos, I'm like more energetic, and accents tend to come out more when people are more energetic. Because like right now, this is the stream part is pretty chill. Whoops. Okay. Dang it. I need to put some ladders on there. But in the meantime, let's just line up our shot. There we go. And I'm not going to have enough stairs to finish this whole thing for sure, but we can get started. Nate says, where are you considering moving to? The 4 cities, depending on job offers, are going to be Boston, Seattle, San Francisco Bay Area, or Long Island. And all of these are ludicrously expensive, which is one of the reasons that I've been streaming more. And why I've got the face camera thing set up. Because I also need to scout out these cities. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Okay. Yeah. Seattle, I think, would be, in some ways, the easiest of the 4. But I can't count on that working out. Because it's all about where the job market is. Okay, so... and the dog joined the game. So we need to get the cistern in there, which is like a rotated oval. That's its own whole thing. Let's see. Near that corner, we actually need to have a really tall pillar that needs to dominate the entire area. How tall does the tower have to be overall? Let's see. The Hermitage general features, inner ceilings. The floors are paved with flagstones. What are flagstones, you guys? Are flagstones like stone bricks? Yeah, Nashville is ridiculously affordable compared to those choices, which is part of why moving is so intimidating. Flagstone is more like cobble. Either stone bricks or cobble. Okay, I think I'm going to go with stone bricks because I don't want to turn a bunch of stone into cobble. Although I guess that grindstone thing would let me do that. How do you... Generic flat stone. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna turn these into stone bricks. There we go. Because this is not supposed to be a luxury place. This was a fortress initially, and now it's a vacation retreat. So, but like it's a vacation retreat run by monks. It's not a luxury vacation retreat. It's a spiritual retreat, like where people go to reconnect with nature. So they're not gonna have luxury marble stone floors or whatever. Also, since the surrounding terrain features are natural stone, it felt kind of weird to not have any natural stone in the building anyway. Do a mix of bricks and cobble. I might do a mix of cracked stone and mossy... Well, there probably wouldn't be moss, because the monks would keep things clean. They're just not gonna... The thing is, the military wouldn't have put in a luxury floor, and the monks definitely wouldn't have replaced it. So, you know, when you're building something that's based on, like, motives of characters, you have to think about what those motives would be, right? Oops. What? This shouldn't even be down here. Dang it. Hey, welcome, Miles. Glad to have you today. Fernleaf Biology says, I like the random hodgepodge of armor Joe's avatar has on. That's because I died, and I didn't have enough money for a Did You Die box. It's just not my top priority to replace everything. Okay. So, oh, I can actually just make more of that here, can't I? I don't have to go all the way back there. There we go. Howdy, Scar. Okay, so... Dang it. Didn't mean to knock down that sign yet. Oh wait, this is actually outdoors, so we'll extend that a little bit, but... Why is that... Why didn't the middle click bring that over? That's weird. Okay, so it is 1 o'clock p.m. or 1:07 p.m. We are at almost 2 hours and 40 minutes into the stream, and I am thinking, wait, did I not finish this room? No, wait, how did I not finish this room? Yeah, see, the problem is I wanted to get this recording knocked out, but I didn't realize how much time I was going to spend just digging. I say as I continue just digging. Oh, man. Oh, well. Okay, so this wall for the pantry here should go... Hold on, this wall for the pantry here should be even with this, dang it. So there's supposed to be some fireplaces that extend out an extra block here and then come back in. So the whole pantry goes out to this. Which means we need to keep digging. I thought that I was mostly done with this part. Okay. Hey, welcome, Sao Ajan. Welcome, Yuzi Worm. Okay. Did I do that right? No. Okay. Kind of. Okay. So... Well, actually, wait. That is a bad idea. So we're going to go to here, and then back to here. Whoops. Because there's supposed to be some manner of... Like, this should not be impassable here. Okay, so that's a little better. There we go. Perfect. So now if we have cut sandstone literally anywhere, there we go, cut sandstone. We'll just put this stick down for now. No, we'll put the gravel. We don't need the gravel. Cut sandstone will go here. Then we do normal sandstone here. Put some torches down there and there. Yeah, people keep saying to rob Sahara. Sahara doesn't have any money, guys. They have to make some sales first. Okay, so the kitchen back here will technically have some additional, what do you call them? Fireplaces go in the back, but it's fine for right now. Okay, so I think we're ready to record our next recording segment. Whoa. Let's see how this looks from up here. Okay, so for our next recording segment, we're going to go ahead and stop the face cam and start the recording. Give that a second for the recording to spin up. Okay. Test, 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 test. Recording initiated. Okay, so I mean, I want to be on the corner up here. Well, look at that lush, lush yard back there. I think those monks will have done an excellent job, at least as we're portraying it. I've got the back wall partially in place here. I ran out of stair blocks. Whoops. I'll make more of those soon. I also started experimenting with some floor... Ugh. Sorry, I shouldn't burp. That's what I get for drinking soda right before I start. Take 2 on Hermitcraft 6, Episode 111, Part C. The sun may be setting, and the water may be wet, and I may be walling in all of this, yet I ran out of stairs before I could complete this wall. However, I think that the grass below is verdant and lush, and it's quite a rush. It makes me excited about the ground in general. So, embracing that ground-based excitement, I've actually begun testing some different flooring options for inside of here. Now, the book describes it, the floor of the ground floor as flagstoned. Whoops. Hey, thank you, Impulse SV. So, I feel like having flagstones when you first come in here. Once again, beacon will be gone when we actually do this, but I feel like having flagstones in here will feel natural. That would be what somebody who built a military fort would build. You know, they would take stone from the nearby thing and build flagstone floors. The monks who run this vacation place, this is a spiritual retreat, not a luxury vacation place. So I feel like flagstones will look good in general here. I still need to pick out like what kind of wood I want to use for the doors. I'll probably use that kind of simple looking wood because neither militaries nor monks love spending a lot of money on fancy doors. So this is going to look good in general. Now, I think what it is really time for though is to start working on our second floor here, because as you can see, that first floor layout pretty much 100% complete with that wall placed, with the pantry dug out here. Whoa, pantry. Good thing I haven't put the foodstuffs in. I would have, like, squashed an apple box. That's an apple crate for those of you who care deeply about how produce is shipped. But anyway, I don't want to be squashing apple boxes. I want to be putting in second floors. I want to be expanding our tower up to the third and fourth floor. Once I figure out exactly how tall that is, we're going to do that. Can't even see the tower from indoors right now, which I guess technically when I add a roof, you're not going to be able to see the tower from indoors either. But, yeah, our circular tower structure there, that's supposed to be about 4 stories high. So, I need to get to it. Time skip. Let's see. Somebody asked if this is legitimately Hermitcraft. Yeah, this is legitimately Hermitcraft. I'm working on the Hermitage here. When I'm in the middle of the recording, I don't usually respond to the chat. But yeah, I am a random boy. Let's see who else is online right now. Cub Fan, Impulse, Joe Hill says, Asuma, Good Times with Scar. Yeah. Real Hermitcraft. Okay, so if going 2 stories high is going to bring us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 higher than what we have now. If I want to go 4 stories high for this tower, I'm going to have to go 6 times 4. I wish the book actually told me how tall the tower is supposed to be, but it doesn't, which is kind of obnoxious. But let's see. End of the journey, when characters come within sight of land. A small fortress and beacon tower can be seen. A bell tower rises an additional 2 stories above the building. So the whole building is supposed to be 2 stories tall. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and make all of this 2 stories tall then. First, there's our cut sandstone. Is this a cut sandstone portion? Yeah. And this is going to be obnoxious to... Let's just figure out what the Y is for this to do it right. So 74. We're at 74. And then we want to add 12 to 74. That's going to be how we get this to 4 stories. Basically. What would fake Hermitcraft even be? I don't know. It'd probably be like this, but in MS Paint. Okay, Real Fally writes, that feeling when you go to Walmart and find a bootleg Hermitcraft on DVD starring John Hills, Good Things with Scar, and Bumbo Dumbo. That would be amazing, Real Fally. But we're not famous enough for people to rip us off like that. Yet. Okay, so we need to get up to 74 high. Or sorry, no. 74 plus 12 high. Which is 86. I think. So we're going to get the cut sandstone out of our inventory because we're just using normal sandstone for this at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 74 plus 12 is 86, and that's this high. That should be visible in the distance and look good, is my hope. Okay. Hermitcraft is a suggestion for a good fake Hermitcraft name. That's a pretty good one. Who suggested Hermitcraft? And Germitcraft. These are all funny. It's a really easy joke to make, but it's a good joke to make. Y'all are doing great. Y'all are doing great. I'm proud of you. Also, this dirt is going to obscure the view of the tower some. So So we're just going to kind of hew that down a little bit. Not too much, but just enough to organically make the tower more visible in the distance when ships approach. Hermitcraft, that would be... Hello, Kermit the Craft here. Fozzie, I'm not sure that's a good idea. That's my best hermit, or Kermit. Dang it, now you guys got me doing it. Or not, wait. So we're just going to kind of walk around here, and we're going to do this just 2 blocks at a time. I think it's faster to do it 2 blocks at a time. Maybe it's not. Maybe I should just go up to the height of the first one. It feels faster to do it this way, but that can't possibly be right, because I'm spending way too much time just moving. So, mathematically, let's do this soundly. Oh, and then we gotta take fall damage. So that's where we lose the time, is on the fall down. Hermitcraft is an actual thing. I didn't know that. Let's just take the fall damage. How much fall damage can it be? Varmintcraft, that's a good one. You varmints! Hermitcraft. Okay, and we're going to keep putting torches on the inside of here to light up the top. And cut sandstone. No, we don't want... Dang it, I've got too much cut sandstone. We're going to have to go back down. We also need to get potatoes anyway. Dasher 10, no, sorry, misread that. Dasher 20 writes, why is the face cam like this? The face cam gets larger whenever people donate, and nobody's donated for a while, so it's been stuck this size. Sorry to disappoint you, Dasher. That's just the way it goes. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system we have. Where is the sandstone? There it is. Probably don't need this many there. Boom. Wait, no, I don't want sand. That's going to get me confused. Dang it, no sand. Sandstone. Okay. What inspired you to play Minecraft? Well, I really like playing Dwarf Fortress, and people said Minecraft is first-person Dwarf Fortress. So, yeah. That's what got me into it. People say, I like this slightly lower face cam. He's peeking over the fence like Tim Allen's neighbor, Al, from Home Improvement. Is that the name? No, Al is the assistant. What's the name of the guy? Is it Wilson? That's the neighbor? Wilson. A lot of people were writing Wilson very aggressively. So yes, apparently it was Wilson. Howdy ho, Joe. Hey, thank you, Gamer3195, for the $2 who says, I want your face camera to be bigger. We are now $18 away from our next face camera expansion. Okay. Oh boy. Welcome back, Honorary Senior. Okay. Oh, stretch a little. We're not going to cap this roof, I don't think, initially, until I figure out exactly how tall it needs to be in relation to everything else. Like, I think I've got a good idea. See you later, Randy Nicole. Hope you have a good time. Okay. Hermitcraft. That would be Wormman's server, I guess. Hydratecraft. I'm hydrating. This isn't empty yet. Wait, hold on. Is the chroma key... Oh, because the beverage is green. Hold on. Oh, that's funny. You can... If I turn it slightly so it doesn't catch the light as much. Is that weird? Okay, so we got more sandstone now. Ghost cup, noisy beverage. Ted question mark says super weird. Yep, awesome. That's the Joe Hill's difference. Am I drinking ectoplasm? Oh, you know what? Do they even still make Ecto Cooler from the High C Corporation? Hey, 9Lewis1111 writes, can I join? Sorry, 9Lewis1111. You cannot. This is an invite-only server for which I do not control the invites. Thank you for the follow, Flared Cave. Maybe I should do 2 at once. That would probably be faster, right? Because then I only lose time dropping down. I'm drinking Sundrop. I am creating a hermitage based on Greg A. Vaughan's setting for his 2004 Dungeons & Dragons Dragon Magazine submission, Tamarat's Fate. It is a fortress that was abandoned and converted to a spiritual retreat for people to reconnect with nature by monks. And I just thought it's really cool, the idea of taking a military building and converting it to a spiritual building. Because we have... It's funny because in, like, when you visit the Alamo, that's a church that was converted to a fort, kind of. And now it's a shrine. It's weird. So this is an interesting kind of like, what do you call it? Inversion of that idea. Okay, so we are going to just swing back by up here. Excuse me, sandstone out. Got to hew this down a little bit. It's not supposed to really be hugging that. Okay. Yeah, it's not... I don't think... It doesn't feel faster to do both of these at once, because I'm missing jumps as a result. Like, I feel like it's faster to just do one at a time and then fall. Sorry that you get bullied a lot, Flared Cave. I am not an expert on that. How rare is chainmail armor? Rare enough that you gotta kill a zombie for it, I guess. Isaac says, why do people keep asking what to join? They obviously don't know what Hermitcraft is. Well, see, the thing is, Isaac, that's good. That means I'm reaching a new audience. Right, Zach? So, like, when my brother and I put out our album, initially all of the reviews were 5 stars. And I was like, wow, well, that's nice that all the people that like what I make normally like my music too. But when we got our first 1-star review where somebody was like, what even is this? This is garbage. I was like, oh, strangers are listening to this. It got into the algorithm. That's good. That's where you want to be, Zach. That's where you want to be, is having strangers evaluate your work. So, yeah, that's I'm happy to tell people that they can't join Hermitcraft. Because it means it's a sign of my own success. Hermitcraft doesn't grow by just having me chase Mumbo Jumbo's fans, right? Hermitcraft grows by having people who have never heard of Hermitcraft see one of my streams. Okay. I'm just not eating fast enough to get that health back quickly. Dang it, torch. Let's get this torch out of our hotbar. Yeah, we're chasing Korean fans, exactly. It doesn't help me grow the server. It doesn't help the whole server if new people aren't finding out about Hermitcraft every day. And if they only hear about Hermitcraft through the same people all the time, that's bad too. Because we want to have, as an artist collective, we want to demonstrate that we have all sorts of interesting, unique perspectives. Disgraceful torch indeed. Hilljack says to say Joe Hill's saying weird stuff in a swimming pool is the first time I saw Joe Hill's. See, it's a entryway. Man, that's one of the weirdest things that you could open your Joe Hill's experience with. Okay. Malkadon says this is taking too long. Time skip. Well, this is the time skip. This is the part that didn't make the video. You guys are watching the behind the scenes. Sandstone. So if people are like, did you build this in vanilla or survival? It's like, yep. And I had hundreds of people who witnessed it. Wait, my phone just lit up for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, let's go ahead to this one and then set up a crossbar there so I don't have to fall as far. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Not paying attention. Okay. Whoa! That could have been worse. Could have been worse. Christopher Yao says, how are the album sales going? The numbers haven't come in for the first month yet. This is one of the things that's infuriating about the record industry as compared to, like, YouTube. Is, like, with YouTube, I know immediately how a video did, but with the album, we're still waiting on numbers from April. Because the album came out April 1st, and we don't have numbers yet. So it's kind of like, come on. So we have preliminary numbers from iTunes and Google Play, but nothing yet from a lot of the other services. And it's like, we don't know what that means. I mean, it doesn't mean anything about us. It's just how they do business. But, like, it'd be nice to know one way or the other. Okay. I feel like I'm getting shorter somehow. Like, I need to adjust the stool or something. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We are at the 3-hour mark. So we are going to do a quick musical interlude from the album. And I'm going to run to the restroom. So here is a song that I wrote, performed by my brother, called Lines.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. say across the fence line the grass is always butcherous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy, becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
What, we have raiders coming in? Really? Wait, do we actually have... It seems like every time I get up to refill my drink, we got stuff going on. Welcome one and all then. Hey, it looks like we just got a $20 donation from Steve, which is going to expand our face cam. Whoa. And $100 from Dedrick, who writes, Joe, can't stick around for the rest of your stream, but here's another drop in the bucket for your upcoming movie expenses. As it'll be weird when you can't say, as I always do, from Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Okay. Well, so that's 6 face cam expansions that we have to do, which is a good problem to have. Let's go ahead and head this way, and so we can get in the bed. Also, did Ren respond? Fun. Excellent. Okay, so we got to expand the face cam 6 times. Let's go ahead and get into our safety tower so we can do that without having mobs come kill us. Oh, good old safety tower. One day I'll put a ladder on you. Time to grow the ghost. Okay, so, yeah, that's starting to come together. Okay, so, for our first face cam expansion, thanks to Steve, we are going to lower the opacity some. Whoops. Which is, if you guys will direct your attention to this side of the screen here, you'll see that I'm currently about 80% transparent. Oh no, now I'm more opaque. Now, woo, I'm a ghost. Woo. And I'm not just any ghost, though. I'm a Jost. Expand Jost. So there we go. Howdy, y'all. Jost Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Of course, though, it's not just me doing one expansion. We've got five expansions, thanks to Dedrick. So we are gonna go ahead and expand 5 times. We're gonna go ahead and count these up and then back down. Uno, dos, tres, cinco, cuatro. Wait. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Expand cinco. Wait, why is... Oh, I need to make OBS larger. OBS isn't big enough to expand. Whoa, there we go. Expanded. There we go. That was 5. We have 4 remaining. Filters, chroma key. And we're going to lower the opacity down to 60. Now we have 4 left. Each, ni, san, shi, jo. Oh, wait, dang it. OBS, let me do this. Jo. Whoosh. There we go. And we're going to lower that opacity again down to 50. So we've got how many left? 3. So, dang it, OBS just won't be... OBS can't be large enough. I need a way... Is there a way to reduce the size of... These are good problems to have, but, like, OBS just, like, literally is freaking out right now. OBS does not enjoy this. So here we go. We're going to have to come down here to let OBS grab this. So, 3, 2, 1, number 3. Expand Joost. There we go. That seems about right. So, that's just 2 left. Some of the people here were like, how does this go? What happens? Well, we've got 2 more. So, let's go ahead and lower the opacity again here. And then we'll go ahead and expand Joost. It's like my brain just can't wrap around this at this point. Okay, but there we go. There's me. Howdy, y'all. We have 1 expansion left. Thank you again to Mr. Didrik for that 5 expansion donation. Oh, my brain, it's like I just can't handle it. Like I'm just like, I'm having like flashes of opacity. Oh, flashity. It's like, whoa. It's like a roller coaster of translucency. For you to see? I don't know. There we go. So I'm slightly more transparent now. And I'm going to grow 1 more time. If I can just get OBS to expand enough. OBS can't handle this. It's freaking out. OBS is like, what? No. That's right. It's time to grow. There we go. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. You can look at the world through my eyes. That is indeed true. Okay. So thank you very much for those donations. That y'all are very kind. Great. So now we have our tower built. Tower here seems like it might be wider than it's supposed to be in the original. I don't know. Sure, it'll be fine. Recording as I always do. I always record here. Nothing gives me second wind on a stream because, like, we've been going for 3 hours and 15 minutes now. And it's like, normally I'd be like, okay, I'm pretty tired. But knowing that this is going to just freak people out, because the thumbnail won't make it obvious that my face is here. And then they're going to log in and they're going to freak out. Okay. So, I think that I'm actually going to need to make this narrower as I go up it, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to... Okay, so... One thing I do want to start doing is putting the floor in on the second floor. The Eye of Joron. So... I was hoping to use, like, spruce for this, I think. Would look good. Well, let's give it a go. I am going to need some beams, so I don't want to use too much. But I also need some stairs here. More than that. Okay. So, hey, welcome, Forgy. Nomal says, the transparency. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get. I'm also curious how this live streaming after putting a recording out experiment is working. It doesn't seem to be hurting or helping, which is fine. Oh, I wonder if we got any good comments on our new video. No fire protection, question mark? That's one of my favorite poems of yours. The fact that Joe walked into Sahara without knowing how anything works is so nice. Joe, go back to Sahara and get your receipts. Get as many as you can. You may get a prize. Whoops, keep your receipts. Okay. Alexander Fine writes, seeing Sahara built over several months and working intuitively with somebody who hasn't researched how the shopping works is really satisfying. Hopefully the other hermits will find it just as easy to use. Okay, great. I'm glad that people seem to have liked that most recent video. Okay. I'm an absolute mad lad. According to the comments, too. Sinom says it's hard to see you right now. Well, that's good, because otherwise this would be unusable. Okay. So, to get up to where we're going to put the second floor, there's supposed to be a kind of... You know what? We need to go back and get ladders and slabs and workbenches. Ella Sophia says he didn't see my comment. What was your comment? Well, Ella, I might have skimmed it. I don't want to spend the whole stream reading YouTube comments out loud. I can read faster quietly than I can read out loud. So we're going to take this oak log here and make at least one more... Wait, do I have workbenches somewhere? I feel like I have workbenches somewhere. Hey, welcome, Big Elder Turnip. Why is it so warm in here? It is 86 degrees in the studio at this point. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that temperature is going up. I am thinking... This is one of the problems with streaming for a long time, is it starts getting very warm. I could have sworn that I... Whoa, Enderman just hanging out here. Walking around. That's fine. CO2, I've just vented it and it's back up already. I think part of the problem is that all of the sound-absorbing materials like absorb the CO2 drenched air, and so like venting the studio... Whoops. Dang it, I accidentally made one out of the wrong stuff. Venting this CO2 air with the fan only does so much. Morikan says we can... Rashkavar says 86 degrees. Is there nothing you can do about that? There is, but it makes what do you call it? Not noise. What's the opposite of noise? It does make noise. Yeah, that's it. Noise. Air conditioning makes noise, and it ruins the video. So what I might need to do is just get to the point here where I can wrap up this... I need to do one more recording segment, actually, is what I needed to do. Do I know Grian? I do know Grian. He's not on the server right now, but I know him. Okay, so we're going to need at least several spruce slabs here. Okay, so let's go hop up here. Now, if this wall here goes up to this high before we hit the stairwell, or before we hit the floor. It's chapter 7 in the Ghost of Saltmarsh book, Eddie Marie. Good question. Okay. So, if this is how high this is, and then we have stairs come down here. Does this work, is kind of my question. Yeah, this does work. Whoops. Not, you know, well, but it works. It functions. Okay. Okay. And we need to go... Dang it. Did I just hear somebody else? Or is that mine? Just lag. Did the sound just lag on my own rocket? Okay, well, whatever. Gial Girl says, "Wow, I late for 20 minutes and your head is bigger than the stream." I know. I took a 4-minute break to refresh my drink and got 6 face camera expansions worth of donations. So, no complaints there. Okay, so I'm going to definitely need some more of these, though. What happened to the tag game? It ran out of steam, unfortunately. I never actually got tagged. I kind of was sad about that. Okay, so this is supposed to have a beam there. Okay, so we're gonna have to go get more spruce. Is that much is clear? Okay. So this has to go around here. Like this. Okay. So, wait, if this overlooks here, let me look at the map of the second floor. I'm actually worried I might be misreading that. Okay, that does connect. Okay, so then there's a door there, and a door there, and a door there. Okay. Dang it, I thought I just did this. Fine. Okay, so we're gonna make 18 more, so that'll give me 36 spruce planks. That connects over to here. Cut sandstone would go here, because this is a pillar. And then we're going to have another door that goes here. I actually kind of like showing where the doors are with this sort of thing. So this is going to actually be over here as well. Yep, this is the Hermitage from Greg A. Vaughn's 2004 Dragon Magazine submission, Tamarant's Fate. It's like, whoa, I've done this, and it's pretty cool. It's nice to feel like I've made progress on something, you know? Okay, thank you for the follow, Demontus. Okay. Am I planning on a special build for the 50th anniversary of the moon landing? Oh, that's a great point, Jacko Spears. Hey, New Jersey Coffee Junkie, in the work in progress chat, can you make a note to remind me for the birthday stream that we should also do something moon landing themed, because July 20th is also the moon landing and not only my birthday? That would be amazing. Or if anybody else can. Anybody who's in the Patreon Discord, please don't let me forget that. That's such an obviously brilliant idea that I would have come up with it eventually, but I'll forget it if I don't have it written down. Don't spam in chat, you'll get banned. Three of you just did it. Thank you. You guys are the best. Okay, so that'll go here. Okay. My birthday's very close to Manatee Gags. Well, I understand if you're too busy attending his party to attend mine. That's fine. How old was I when I started my channel? I was... it was 2011, and I'm about to turn 33 in 2019, so 33 minus 8, I guess, 25. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to eat a baked potato. We're going to come back, and we're going to climb this tower here, or pillar area here. Now, the windows on the second floor, we'll worry about in a minute. Okay. You know, one other thing I actually do want to do is, I think this has enough left in it to remove that beacon. Oh, I guess I only need the silk touch for the actual beacon removal, though. So let's go ahead and break the beacon. While we still have haste, we'll try to go through here as fast as we can. And haste is gone. Beacons don't need silk touch. Good to know. Mind Clash Replay says, oh, you're pretty old. I guess so. You can even punch them out. It just takes forever. You remove the base first. Oh, well. Next problem. I think removing the beacon will really do a lot to kind of establish the that this is in phase 2 here. Ooh, down here. Whoa, dang it. Crazy server rubber banded. What version did I start playing Minecraft? I started playing Minecraft right before the Halloween update. The Nether was just added like the week after I started playing. And it was terrifying. Oh, man. Alexander Hamilton. Okay, no dirt in my inventory, so let's go grab some. Amorphos M says, I keep seeing your eyes, it's getting odd. It's supposed to be odd. That's its purpose. Okay, so... Okay. Okay. Wait, how would I get... If I wanted to move my face more into the camera, it's like that. Okay, that's a really bad way to sit posture-wise. Okay, so we've got that removed. I did want to plant some carrots. I don't know if I brought any with me. It would be really helpful if I had. Ugh. Or some radishes. I've got potatoes and fishes. I've always done Minecraft on YouTube, only for the last 8 years. So no. Okay. So we're going to turn the face cam off and start our next recording segment. Through the clouds, down we go. Check this out. It's pretty whoa. I think so. Whoops. This room's not done yet. And, so that was a great place to end that flight. I think I might just re-engage. There we go. Quick hop. That's where we want to be. I've been working on... Where are we now? Dang it. Oh, yeah, this is the dining hall. We come out here. This room is going to have a stairwell that leads up. It's actually supposed to have some pillars that support this. If I can find my map here. Looks like they're, whoa. For example, I shouldn't be looking at maps while I'm playing Minecraft. Guys, make a note. Don't do that. So, for example, it should be one pillar right down here. And then like another one kind of on the corner, it looks like. So, maybe like right here. Boom. Actually, having that pillar blocking that door doesn't seem optimal. I'll probably move that door... Actually, the pillar's supposed to be inside the door. Okay, that's easy. So we'll actually move that pillar over one to here. There we go. Ta-da! Great. So we've got kind of a rough concept of how high our second floor needs to begin. We've got our tower built all 4 stories high. We know our second floor roof will start at about there, except for the areas that are vaulted, which will be higher. But I think that on the whole, we made a lot of progress this video. So, you might have noticed that this video was mid-roll ad-free. That is thanks to $50 a month sponsor EagleFam. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising. This one was inspired by my daughter Corinne. I asked her, Corinne, what should I write a poem about? And she said, a poem about me finding flowers. So here we go. Corinne, Corinne, where have you been? Daddy, I found all the roses. Close your eyes for a pretty surprise. We can just follow our noses. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Okay, stream, normally I would frantically be like, guys, the stream isn't over. That was just the end of the episode recording. But today, we've been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes. It is up to 87 degrees in here. So I got to end the stream before I pass out. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this incredibly fun, exciting stream. We need to... It looks like Impulse is ending too. We're going to raid Scar. So let's go ahead and open up twitch.tv/ Let me get the URL. And is this it? No. Let me get the, and I want you guys to go, howdy y'all, Joe Hills raid here. Dang it. Twitch.tv/ good times with Scar. How is this not a thing that should work? No. Dang it, no. That's not... All I want is to open up Scar's channel. Work. Twitch TV, you are the worst. Okay, here we go. We have Scar's channel open. So, howdy y'all, Joe Hills Raid here is what to say. Okay? Howdy y'all, Joe Hills Raid here. And then you can say, chatting as I always do from your city. Okay, here we go. And is there a formal way to raid in /raid good times with Scar over here? And it says 20 viewers are ready to raid. So since we're coming at him for 3 different things, okay, go for it.
I'm going to avoid crying. Okay, here we go. So that was 9. I guarantee you this is going to be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But it's okay. Oh. Welcome, Raiders. You can witness Scar as this very moment realized that he had made a terrible mistake and is about to go in a dark cave and never emerge. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Impulse, for the raid. Very, very